Live from Fort Worth, it's Tales from the Fort. Starring Jared, and the other Jared.
Nerd alert!
Hello, everybody. Fuck this up. And welcome to Tales from the Fort.
Oh, yeah.
We
Did you
are
fuck that
back.
up?
Well, it was loud.
Oh, okay.
I didn't check my microphone.
Did it scare you?
No, I was just, I don't know.
Luke.
Anyways, I am Jared.
And I am Jared.
I'm not Jared.
This
Yep.
is not Jared.
Not Jared. But we are back, and we have a great show for you.
Good time. Good job.
That was good.
Hey.
All right.
So have you guys ever had a Jared on the show?
Not officially.
The three Jareds. Y'all should do that, seriously.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
but
need to
no.
find another Jared. Yeah.
Well,
That spells it different
God.
because
all we need
spell
is
ours
another-
different.
Because y'all are
so.
J-Rod and Jared.
J-Rod.
Yeah. Rod and Red.
Yeah.
J-Rod.
Rod and Red, yeah.
So J-Rod and Jared.
Yeah. Mine's spelled right because it's in the Bible.
Well, you got a point there.
Whatever.
Where'd J-Rod come from?
Exactly.
Fuck if I know. My parents. Okay.
Heck yeah, we got Brodie in the house.
Yes, Brodie is on, and we are okay. I'm situated. All right, everything's
Let's
working.
see, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, the ad was freezing on there, but I was like, "Why the fuck is it doing that?"
See,
But
I got to concentrate on not looking at the TV.
I know. And look at the
Camera.
Yeah.
the viewers,
viewers.
all us of them.
Hello.
I think everyone's going to be watching the Mike Tyson, Jake
Yeah.
Paul fight, but it doesn't even start till later on, so you can listen.
It's
now,
starting now, but there's like 4 fights
Oh,
before
yeah.
Oh, is there
his.
4? I only saw one more,
It'll
but
be
I think there's 4.
11 o'clock before they fight. Well,
I think
it's
there's
not
4.
going to.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to see it.
I think Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson doesn't lay him out, it's going to be rigged.
Right.
Didn't they say it's hit till knockout, right?
Mhm.
There's no judges, so
Right.
like
No,
that's gonna
yeah.
be cool.
It's whoever goes down. So-
I'm calling. I challenge whoever wins.
Yeah.
Unless it's Mike. And then I'm just going to bite his ear off.
Payback.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. How you like that shit?
Little moon pie.
It's not cool, guys. I would be scared, even in his prime. I'd be scared, or in his at this age, I'd be scared to
Oh,
fight.
hell
Mike
yeah.
Tyson.
This
Easily.
age, prime.
And if he's got time to train for it,
Mm-hmm.
I saw like that video where he's training and stuff, and he looked like he's
Oh,
in his underwear, and he's all like,
Yeah.
right? And then I saw an interview. He's like, I was in bed for 4 days after that. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, but
Don't tell him that.
this old man, I mean, how old is Mike Tyson, right?
58.
It's 58. Yeah,
Okay,
I was gonna say
58.
60.
I'm 44.
Mhm.
I'm embarrassed. This guy looks better in his underwear than I
Dude.
do. And I'm like, I got
yeah.
to step up my game.
Dude.
He's confident too. He's just walking around with his wiener bouncing
not-
around.
His
I'm like,
microphone just
Not just
swinging it.
Mike, but have you guys seen LL Cool J and Eminem's video? New music video?
mm-mm.
Holy shit. LL is 56
Mhm.
and he's jacked. The fucker's got like 4 of my arms in one.
Must be
I
nice.
mean, this dude, you need to check it out. Check out his video. Him and Eminem, I can't remember, Murder something is the song.
Yeah, it's off his new album.
Uh-huh. It's
I
a
haven't
great
listened to that album
song.
at
It's a
all.
great song. I'm a little pissed at Eminem, but, you know, whatever.
What did M do?
Fucking supporting Harris shit.
Oh,
my
yeah.
That's
God.
bullshit.
See, here we go.
I'll give
Y'all
him
gonna
a pass.
y'all
I know,
drive
I
me
know.
into
I'm
that
gonna drive-
political
I'm-
portal, I'm telling you now. Things are going to get nasty.
Anyway,
I'm a Snoop Dogg lover myself. I mean,
Oh,
I like Snoop.
I had all his albums at one point. I was because that's been my nickname, Jared Dog. I gave it to myself, but
J-Dog.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, J-Dog, any of that. I was like,
Well,
Raw Dog.
you know, I've never listened. I mean, when I get in the car, nobody likes my brand of music anyway. Because
Yeah.
as soon as we get in the car, we crank up Hank Williams, and she looks at me and she's like, But out of all that, I like Snoop Dogg. Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Hank Williams Sr. is my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg.
Did you
Okay.
watch the
don't
biopic on Hank Williams Sr. with Loki? What's his name?
Oh, the actor that played Loki?
Tom
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston.
yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Hiddleston. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I didn't.
I have tried to
You saw
watch it, but I haven't been able to.
Why is Tom Hiddleston doing a
shit.
I don't know.
That would be
Maybe
my
he
first
sings like
question.
him, but he I don't know. Like
I
I've
don't
seen,
think-
I can kind of see a little bit of a resemblance because he has that real slender
He's
kind
got the
of.
slender look.
Oh, is
yeah,
he
but-
so he's gonna do a series?
No, it's already out.
No, yeah,
there's
it's
a biopic
like a
movie. I can't remember what it's called. It's what's the
shit.
Hank
I have to
Williams
look it up.
biopic?
I gotta see it because the way Joaquin Phoenix did Johnny Cash.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah. Fuck.
It just
that.
took me to a whole nother world.
That was shit. That one I did see.
Oh,
and
that was a badass one. I Saw the Light. Came out in 2015.
I saw the
I
light.
gotta watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. So 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. So not really
Hey, so
reeling us in, but
what Rotten Tomatoes does is anytime Rotten Tomatoes gives a bad score, I go watch the movie.
yeah, true. Because that's the thing too. I usually go off IMDb. If it's at least like almost a 6 or higher, I'll watch it. If it's like a 4, I'm like, no, I'm not even.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't look appealing because there's some that I'm just looking at. I'm like, I wonder if that's good. And then I'll go on there and it's like a 4.6. I'm like, nope, never mind. So
Yeah. Fuck
I mean, you could save a shitty movie with a nice pair of titties.
true.
this is true.
That's all it takes.
That's
Murder.
the way.
And look, guys, let me tell you something. I work from home, and I'm at my computer, and I have meetings, Teams meetings for GE Healthcare, one of the largest corporations in the world, and we're doing very serious meetings. Half the people in my company think that somebody is either getting murdered or raped in my house at all times because my mom lives with us. We take care of my mom, and she's downstairs, and she's got the TV cranked up full blast, and she loves horror movies.
Right.
What do you have in horror movies? Murder and sex.
Sex.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a meeting, and it's my turn. I click off mute.
Come here, you little slut.
Mom,
What are you doing?
turn it down. Damn it.
So I've actually had
I'm brushing my
people ask me,
teeth.
What's going on at your house? Mom.
Yeah, Michael Myers is banging the babysitter. It just happens.
He got her. But
I'm sorry. Am I getting off topic? Or
Oh hell no.
Okay.
That's the nature of this podcast.
Yeah,
we get off topic all the time.
we do that a lot. It's hard to stay on topic a lot of times.
I mean, sometimes I wonder when she's on the phone with me if she thinks I'm in the house doing something. Because
Who is that with you?
that's Mom, baby. What's your mom doing? She's watching TV.
Having the time of their life. So you own a comic book store, or
So I actually own a comic book business. It's not a storefront. I don't have a retail storefront.
Okay.
My main business is restoration.
okay,
So I restore comic books. Non-restorative, according to the grading company. I do pressing, cleaning, stain removal. Basically just anything you can do to get a comic book to grade higher, to be worth more money,
yeah,
without getting a restored label. Chemical cleaning, stuff like that.
oh, because that'll affect the grading, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And, and I buy and sell. You gotta have a wide variety.
Yeah, you got
to make money.
every part of the
Yeah.
business.
But restoration is a big part
That's
of
awesome.
the business.
Yeah.
What got you into that? Like, how long have you been doing it for?
I've been doing restoration for probably 8-10 years. My dad opened up a comic book store when I was young. I was like 5 years old, and I just really got into comic books and started. I loved superheroes. Like I was a real patriotic guy. Like I love, the whole Captain America punching Hitler in 1942 on Captain America Comics #1. And that's what really got me into comic books because it was like this hero that really fought against, evil and bad,
Yeah.
and and then I was like, you know what, I want to be a superhero. So I started collecting comic books, and I was like, one day I will have superpowers.
I've always more liked the anti-hero, like the Batman, the Deadpool, that kind of the ones that they're not the typical hero, like they're just signing autographs for kids or something like that.
Right.
But
they can never decide on what side that they're on. Are they on the bad side, the good side?
Yeah,
what line do they draw? So
that's more of my type. So
to kind of put everything into perspective, I brought just for our viewers, to see. This is a raw book, so you guys will be hearing that tonight. This would be a raw book. And then if you want to get it graded, if you want to upgrade it to where it's going to be worth more value, you send it to Mr. Brodie here, and he cleans it up, presses it, gets it all nice and shiny, sends it off to CGC, and it comes back graded.
I know that book.
Yeah. I think you kind of know this book.
which one is that?
This is New Mutants 98, the first appearance of Deadpool.
Oh, nice.
This is my
9.8 grading. So gradings on comic books are what? 10.0 is a perfect?
It's perfect, but it's very, very
Yeah, I've like
very
majority of the time I see 9.8s is the highest.
yeah.
I see.
9.8
9.9 sometimes, but
9.9 is if you're fucking a grader.
Yeah. And I've seen some 9.9s here and there, but not.
Well,
many.
I've got some 9.9s. I didn't do that. But somebody I know may have. I don't know.
so what's like the difference that would make it like a 9.8 and a 9.9 besides sex?
There is none.
No.
There is none.
What they decide.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day.
I think it's just the money you spend and the amount of comics that you send to them. Because,
Yeah.
And I hope CGC's watching, because
They should.
this is you could send in 50 comic books and you get 3 9.9s. Okay, so how do you determine which one's a 9.9?
Yeah.
Because I sent 20 copies of The Killing Joke #1. All of them came back in 9.8. You can't tell me that not one of those was just a little bit better than the rest of them. So I think it's all bullshit. I think 9.9 is how much money do you spend with CGC and who do you know?
Yeah.
But 10, I mean, you got to own the company.
No shit.
You don't get 10s. You don't get, the only thing that gets 10s is titty books with a metal cover. That's it. That's the only books that ever get 10.
You can't really damage the covers on those, right? So
Yeah.
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, 9.9 is, they toss you one every now and then, kind of like, attaboy. You spent a lot of money. There's no.
I was saying a 9.9, they might as well just make it a fucking 10. That's what pisses me off. Is
Yeah.
if I would have got a 9.9 back, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? You couldn't make this a 10.
I mean, you're splitting hairs at that point.
Right.
I mean, how do you, because a 9.8 is not perfect, right?
Right.
But they keep trying to say that it's perfect. A 9.8 should be allowed a couple of little tiny flaws.
Right.
And I've gotten 9.8s that were perfect that should have been a 10. So
sorry, the dog just fell off the couch. Poor thing.
man, I missed it. She's like, all right, fuck you guys.
like-
I see her up there, and
Yeah, I
I
was
just
like,
saw
what
it
is
out of the
she
corner of my
doing?
eye. I just hear,
Fuck you guys, I'm leaving. That's what she did.
Susie,
There she is.
you okay?
Are you okay?
You okay, Susie?
That was a 9.8.
She's not whimpering, so.
Well,
I
she
think she's
didn't
good.
die, so
Yeah, I think she's good.
so
What's the lowest grade you've ever seen?
Lowest grade is a no grade.
And you've seen
Yeah, it's just
zero?
NG.
Oh, it's
like,
an NG.
Yeah, like fuck you.
Well, as in, why the fuck did you send this
It
in?
honestly should be just a FU.
Right.
Because like, okay, well, what the fuck is this?
Right. No.
So I have gotten a no grade.
Okay.
And that's mainly for like a page. Like if somebody tears out a page in a book and sends it in to get graded, I have no idea fucking why. But there's no grade, then it goes to like 0.5, and then 1.5, 1.8. Why do they throw a 1.8 in? There's not a 0.8 in it's anywhere else except a 9.8.
Right.
So it's like 1.8, 9.8. So why they do
everything
that?
else is zeros and fives.
That's
Yeah. No shit.
I think a 1.8 is like, dude, that shit's fucked up, but it's all right.
Yeah. Get on you. Get on you.
So,
yeah, that's a little.
what's like the value difference of, say, that comic, The New Mutants, where it's first appearance of Deadpool, a graded versus ungraded, same exact condition?
Right.
Like, what would the value difference be? What it's worth?
Oh, ungraded, if somebody, I mean, it's at that point it's subjective.
Yeah.
So if somebody assumes it's a 9.8, $400, and then graded in a 9.8's $1,100.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So
it's worth it.
Yeah, grading's worth it. It really is.
How is it a set price on each one? Because I know I looked at sending off some baseball cards once to get graded, and it was like, if you think it's going to be this grade, send us this much. And if you think it's going to, it was real weird how it was tiered and stuff. And I was like, what? And it was like, and it's going to take like 6 months to get it back. But if you want it back quicker, you can pay for the next grade. And I was just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's the grading tiers are crazy because you have to assume what you think that book is going to be worth, because a modern book is, you're paying a certain amount for a certain grading tier.
Yeah.
But if you send it in that grading tier and it goes and it's worth more, they're going to upcharge you.
Oh, really?
But if you assume it's worth more, but it's worth less, they're like, so they're going to get their money either way.
Right.
And then cards are a little different. Cards and comics, they have different tiers and different values. But the more you pay for a comic to get graded, the quicker you're going to get it back.
Yeah, yeah.
So anything worth over $1,000 automatically goes to unlimited value. You get it back in like 3 days.
Oh, damn.
shit.
That's a really quick turnaround.
Expensive.
Yeah, I bet.
Kind of like on-site grading. You're pretty much selling your soul.
So do you just purchase them and then get them graded and sell them, or do people just send it into you to fix it and then you grade it for them? Or
people send me books from all over the world.
what's like the coolest one you've ever gotten, like craziest?
X-Men #1, and it was mint.
Really?
Probably a $150,000 book.
Holy shit!
It was perfect.
So what year did X-Men #1 come out? Was it
1962? 3?
I was gonna say 3. So, but
62, 63.
Yeah, and that's an iconic cover too.
Oh yeah,
with
by far.
Iceman throwing a snowball.
Yep,
basically.
and Magneto's on the cover. I mean,
Magneto's on the cover.
It is. An
iconic cover.
September 1963?
Yeah, I just sold my X-Men #1.
Did you?
At Cowtown, I believe.
You sold it there?
Yep.
Graded or raw?
It was graded. It was graded a 0.5.
Okay.
But it was probably a 3, but the centerfold was missing. So I told the guy that bought it, I was like, look, if you find a coverless copy, tear the centerfold out, put it in the middle, and send it back in, you're going to get a lot higher grade. It's going to be worth a lot more money.
Because even the stuff inside, not just pages, but even like the like little sheets of like coupons and stuff like that matters too.
It does.
Yeah.
Anything missing, you're going to get a incomplete.
Some of the comics came with cards inside the middle of it. And if it didn't have the card inside of it, it lowers it. It takes
I get it. Yeah, because you want it to look like exactly like you would have bought it off the shelf. So.
And then there's comics that have imperfections, or they have
like double print pages or something like that,
or there's one where the lizard in Spider-Man is blue.
Oh
green.
Where like the printing went bad. Or
the printing went bad
because that was what Hulk's issue. Why they turned him green? Because it was he was gray when he first came out, and they kept having issues. I think with getting the color, or it was something to do with colors. So that's why they turned him green.
I think I heard something about that, but
I don't know why it was green.
Yeah.
I know he had purple pants.
Yeah, he's always had purple.
Now I've never sent anything off to be graded, so it's. But my best friend Alex, he does comic book gradings all the time. He used to send him off a lot of them, but
Brodie will even regrade. So I had a comic book graded by CBCS instead of CGC, and it's a Spider-Man #1 with Todd McFarlane's signature on it.
Oh yeah,
and he cracked it. He'll crack them because it came back for me at 9.2, I think 9.2. And it's so much better than that, and especially once he gets done cleaning it and pressing it.
Oh, I got that back.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
9.6.
Nice. Okay.
I'll
take it. I was hoping for a 9.8, but I knew a 9.6 or better. I knew it was in the 9.2. Exactly.
Should have been a 9.8.
Is there a certain because I always heard just CGC for them, but is there like a certain company that's more it's worth more if they say it, or
CGC is the gold standard.
They're the top one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I'm a facilitator for CGC, so I can do witnessing for celebrity signatures.
Kind of like a notary almost.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But man, they're arrogant. They're the gold standard, and they know it. So the difference in a CGC graded comic and a CBCS graded comic is probably 10 to 20% value selling it.
So especially if it's a higher dollar one, you would definitely want to.
You definitely want to go with CGC.
So even though mine came back as a 9.6 from a 9.2, it's a CGC 9.6 compared to a CBCS 9.2. So it's already. And Todd McFarlane's one of my favorite. I love his artistry. He's so damn gifted. I think you and I are looking for the same book, Spawn's first appearance.
I got one.
Yeah, Malibu Sun.
Malibu Sun. You have a Malibu Sun?
No.
Oh, okay.
So
Got him.
So I buy them. I actually have I bought a 9.4 Malibu Sun 13.
Oh, really?
And I cracked it, pressed it, bumped it to a 9.8.
Damn.
Sold it for $3,200. Jesus. Paid $400 for it.
Nice.
So that's the difference in what I do to make, that's how you make money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what all goes into is pressing, is it a real hard thing, or you just have the right equipment, or
just knowledge and equipment, because you can destroy a comic book.
Yeah.
Because what I do is with steam, heat, pressure, and you can literally destroy the book. So you really got to know especially what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I've destroyed thousands of books before I got good at this. And
but they were your own books, right?
Yeah, they were just crap books.
He
just goes and buys dollar comics. He's like,
because
Superman #1. Oh shit! So a bird.
They are. There's different. Every year had different paper stocks.
Yeah.
Different gloss.
Yep.
So you got to know what temp you can put on them, how much pressure. Because, for instance, new comic books are very glossy, thick paper stock.
Yeah,
card
I've
stock.
noticed that.
And
the older ones have that more rough paper, kind of phone book, or not really phone book page, but
kind of, yeah, pretty much.
But you take the new books and you put too much heat on them and too much pressure and leave them in too long, they'll turn into a brick.
Oh damn!
I've actually had a book you could crack it in half.
Oh my god!
and so that's why you really have to know what you're doing.
Yeah,
right.
You don't want to just trust anyone doing that.
But it's
look at a t-shirt press. It can't be that hard.
Yeah.
It's like,
a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that.
Because even cracking, I was talking to him about when you crack this sucker. So this thing is sealed inside here. He has to go through and cut along this edge to get this damn comic out. So if he was correct, he's got goggles on that magnify this to where he can get
Mission
right
Impossible
up.
or something.
No,
it's true. It's true.
So, because I was asking him that when I gave him my book, it's how do you crack these things? Can I do
just
this?
take it out back, throw it around,
Right?
And then he explained
Run it over.
oh shit!
Hey, you'd be surprised. They're one of my secret methods. And I'll tell my secret tonight.
I hope he didn't do this with mine.
There is a certain book. So the cases have changed throughout the years.
Yeah,
Right.
They've made them better, stronger, more durable. But there's a certain year that I have a special method to get it out of the case. And I put the case flat on my desk, and I take a 10-pound ball peen hammer, boom, and I crack the corner of it.
Okay.
And then I can get my flathead screwdriver in there and start lifting it out.
Really?
Yep.
So when those kind of come in, you're just yes.
But it's a certain year that you can do that too.
Yeah, there's a certain case that you just can't get a screwdriver in. You can't. It's just no way into it except popping the corner off.
Damn.
And
I bet.
And little shards of
in
plastic
the wall.
go everywhere.
Then Miranda has to come and clean it up.
But you have to be precise with your hammering.
Dude, I bet.
I bet. No shit.
So.
And then at your house, you have, I think I saw 4 presses.
I have 4 working right now.
And they'll blow fuses, right? If you have too many going.
You turn them on together, yeah.
So, like, how long does it have to press for? Is it just like a that's it? Or is it like a process?
So most of them, new comics are about 10 minutes, but you turn the press off and leave it in the press.
Okay, so it heats up and then just kind of gradually cools down.
Yep.
And then
because if you take it out while it's still hot, the book will curl again.
Yeah.
So it has to cool off. And then an older book needs to stay in like 15 minutes and stay in longer once you turn it off.
Yeah.
So an older book needs to stay in the press for 24 hours. A newer book, after 10 minutes, can stay in the press for like 3 hours, and it's good. Because the glossy, thick cardstock cools off faster, and it doesn't have that tendency to curl, so you can take them out quicker. And you don't want them to break.
What's the oldest one you've had to press?
Probably 40s.
Damn. Was that a good one or just old?
Yeah, one of mine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I collect Golden Age, so I have some really old stuff.
We went to me and my best friend Alex. We went to an estate sale one time, and we would go usually on Thursdays, but I would always look on Fridays just in case. And there was one starting up, and they had a room that was like all Star Wars stuff. I was like, I got a feeling. I was like, we need to go to this one. He's like, well, I was like, it starts at 8. I was like, we'll go there. That's the only one we'll go to. He's like, okay. We get there, and I'm looking around. I'm like, whoa. And he goes immediately to the center. There's a stack of comics there. And he goes, dude, these comics are $1 a piece. And he's like, we're buying them all. I was like, okay. So it's like $107 that we paid for comics, and we had a stack like that big. And we had like
or so.
Was it Tales of Suspense and Tales of Astonish?
Oh, wow.
And a couple of those. And there's a bunch of like Sergeant Furies, like the real early issues.
Oh, man.
And we sold one of those Tales of Astonish one or the Suspense for like $78 on eBay. And it basically paid for almost the whole stack.
Nice.
The rest we kind of parted out and kind of sold the ones that were worth it. The rest we just carted, and I sold in my booth at the antique mall for like $4 a piece. So.
I think you had some Star Wars in there too. No.
Yeah. Hey.
No, sir.
Shithead, no.
Get back.
Hey.
Get back.
Hey.
He just wants to play.
Yeah, but he's giant.
Yeah.
He likes to hit chords. And
So, like, on raw books, do you have a preference of how people should store them? Obviously, they should be in a box. They should never be laying flat, but, like, do you think that people should – I've seen people go to the distance where they alternate each one, that way to where the spines aren't all the same.
Yeah, so the reason you alternate spines is to prevent stacking curls, what they call stacking curls. So you'll see like a little trench right next to your spine.
Right. But if they're standing up in a box, they shouldn't do that, though,
if
really.
they're not packed too tight.
Okay.
So if they're packed tight, they could get that stacking curl.
Okay.
But if they're not stacked tight, it don't matter.
Yeah.
And if you're going to get them graded, you're going to send them to me to press anyway.
Exactly.
So
right.
It doesn't matter. They don't like sunlight.
Correct.
They don't like smoke.
Oh, really?
If
Didn't know that one.
If they're
so don't burn your house down if you have comics.
Right. Don't burn your house down.
It'll kill the value of your
no direct
comics.
sunlight.
That'd be great kindling.
There's 2 things that I have not been able to get out of comic books.
Okay.
As far as stain removal, and that's blood and cat piss.
Piss. Okay.
Don't murder anybody over your comics, and
Don't let your fucking
Keep your
cat
fucking
pee on your
cats
comics.
away.
cat piss on your comic
Damn.
books.
Cat urine shit.
That will not come out.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So who is your favorite super? Obviously, you talked about Captain America, but is he
Captain
top,
America?
I mean, really, I got to put it in like my top 5. I can't really just name one. So who would be in your top 5?
So Captain America is number
Okay.
1. I mean, he's just the epitome of America.
No doubt.
Patriotism.
And he was the first comic, right?
He wasn't the first comic, but
I thought he was.
No.
Or was Superman?
I think it would be more Superman.
there was
but
even people before that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I mean, they had all kinds of little obscure heroes and stuff.
Okay.
40s, 50s.
Well, I was thinking with like
Khaki
hero
Man.
heroes.
I mean, but that was. I mean, Captain America was your first mainstream superhero, you know.
Yeah.
And he was used for propaganda in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the whole reason for Captain America.
Oh yeah, I loved how Stan Lee thought of. Yeah. Have you seen his documentary and stuff about Stan?
I haven't watched the documentary.
Oh man, just how he thought of these things and how they came around. You know, of Captain America was, you know, because every boy back then wanted to go and defeat the Nazis. You know, that was the war going on.
Yeah.
And so that's how Captain America came out. You know, and I mean, he has a story for. I mean, Silver Surfer. He has a story for. You know,
what's Silver Surfer story?
Silver Surfer, just him he had a love for his his planet, and Galactic was going to destroy it, and so he made a deal to be his slave to spare his planet, and so he just became this cosmic of the universe to spare his planet from this planet-eating being.
So is he kind of like a Captain Marvel, where he just goes where he's needed, or he just?
I mean, kind of, yeah, but. I mean, I've
never gotten big into like the Fantastic Four, that stuff.
Yeah.
So
he's actually supposed to be the person that goes and prepares a planet for Galactus to come and destroy it.
Oh,
but then
nice.
he meets the Fantastic Four on Earth, and then he changes his mind.
You should be a good guy. It's like, okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
Surf's up.
but,
Yeah, I mean, Captain America started it all for me.
okay.
Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I grew up. Kid had Spider-Man underwear.
Yeah. Did you watch the old TV show?
Yeah.
The horrible old TV show.
Spider-Man.
I watched. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did. That was part of my childhood. Man.
Oh yeah.
But you know, when I grew up, we weren't so silky. You know what I mean? So I grew up watching everything. I mean, we watched Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I'd see that. I was like, oh, there's boobs.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Boobies.
And he just chainsawed him in half.
I mean, that's
now there's two boobs. No.
and I grew up just fine.
Exactly.
You know? I mean, parents would come over here. Come here. You can have one sip.
Right.
We'd get a sip of beer, a sip of what we'd be 4 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all pretty much. You're 45.
44.
I'm 44.
Yeah.
I'm 46. You're 39. You're getting ready to be. You're getting ready to leave your 30s behind you.
40 in December.
Hell yeah, brother. Get those 30s.
It's coming. Man, once you hit 40, everything starts breaking down.
No shit.
It's already started. I'm always like, I wake
They
up and
tell
I'm
you
just like,
this, but you never believe it
Never.
until you hit
Yeah.
40. Especially when you hit 41. When you hit 41, you're like, "Fuck!"
oh,
It really starts breaking down.
Yep.
earlier this year, I damn near blew out my knee making a casserole.
Exactly.
Making a casserole.
Well, I cleaned and everything, and then I had this casserole in the oven, and then I go over here because I had a chair in the corner, and I go to, like, I was walking up
Try
to
to
and I was
pivot.
going to spin,
Yep, you
and
try
my
to-
foot planted,
Didn't go.
and my knee didn't, and so I just hear, I was like, ah! And then my kneecap was off to the side.
Oh.
I tried to put weight on it, and I like instantly, I was like, oh God. And then I felt it, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, ah. And then I moved it back over, and then I stood up, and I was able to put weight on it and bend it. And I was like, oh, okay, it's not broken. Okay. And then I was like, I want to go lay down, but my casserole's almost done. So I just had to lay there for a minute, and then I was laying there, and you just hear, dee, 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 dee. I was like, shut up. I know, I can't walk.
So how was the casserole?
Yeah.
It was good. It was a cowboy casserole. So.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
You ever had that?
Cowboy casserole.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just make it like you do like a pound of ground beef, throw it in a casserole dish, then you do like a can of either, black beans or refried, whatever you want to do, can of Rotel, a can of corn, and then do some shredded cheese, and then do cornbread mix on top.
Okay.
And usually it takes 2 boxes if you're doing the big casserole dish, and then you cook it for, I don't remember how long.
Long enough to
It's
blow
for
your
the
knee out.
it's the cornbread. It's like the cornbread time or whatever you do at that, and then it'll bake it to where it's like cornbread on top of the meat and stuff. And if you do and I do cheese on top with some jalapenos mixed in. It's fucking
There you
good.
Yeah.
It's a good like winter
That sounds
meal.
good.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And it is winter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Already.
It's coming up.
Almost.
Oh,
It's
shit.
the fucking weather is like. I hate this weather because I get off at 6 every day that I work. So like it's dark when I get off. I come home and I'm just like, I don't want to do anything.
Well, it's not the weather; it's the fucking time change. I hate
that
this
too.
daylight savings.
Didn't we
shit.
vote it out like 3 years
That's
ago?
what I thought.
And every year, like we're gonna give it one more time.
Fucking old Joe don't remember shit. So
what? Oh,
huh? Wait a minute. Did we do that? Daylight savings? Oh, here's $1.
no,
You
it's
save
dark.
it.
No, it's dark.
It's
It's dark right now.
He's a
But
piece of
it's
shit.
yeah. I'm like, when are y'all gonna just stop?
I
'Cause
know. I could have swore this last daylight was the last one.
Every time I hear it, it's
But
like this is the last one.
This is the last
no,
one.
it's not gonna
Bullshit.
be.
It's
So
not.
like whatever.
Because that's what sucks. Because you're getting off at 6:30 and it's dark.
Yeah.
It's fucking midnight.
Well,
Yeah.
that just means it's time to sit on the porch and drink bourbon and smoke cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
I put my
Have it.
hoodie on, go lay in the hammock or something. I'm just like,
Get the fire pit going now.
this is the life.
Yeah.
Speaking of hoodie, I got to break my hoodie out.
I've got a couple. I've got my favorite one. That's an Under Armour one. It's not like elastic band, and it's a weird material. I don't know where it's at, but I was like, if it's close, I'll show you.
Yeah.
But it's real nice. It's not super heavy, but it's.
Yeah.
I bought it on
This is
clearance
perfect.
somewhere, and I've never seen another one like it. But it's amazing.
I always try to buy a hoodie to fit my size. Like I know I wear a large T-shirt, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy a large hoodie.
Yeah.
And I
no.
get home, and I'm like,
You need at least a size.
This in a hoodie.
Yeah, you need at least a size.
So I'm lying
Is this
to
a skinny
myself.
hoodie?
I'm a quad X in a hoodie.
I'm wearing a schmedium.
Yeah, I
I'm wearing
always
schmedium
like
hoodie.
a way larger hoodie than I need.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
Yeah, because I want to roll up in it.
Yeah.
That's what I do at
you wanna
night.
be like,
So when I sleep, I like to get like a mummy, like kick the covers up and roll them under me
Oh shit.
yeah.
and get them tight because I want the covers tight
Yeah.
around me. And then I like hot dog in the bun, so I'm covered on all sides.
Except for the.
I-
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to keep the hot dog for the bun.
That's the only way to sleep, right? No, that's why you got to have a girl with a nice ass because you can spread the cheeks apart.
Right.
get
Yeah,
up
you
in
put
there.
your wiener in it and it just rests.
Exactly.
It's like a docking
Right.
station.
It's just-
It's like a hoodie for your wiener.
right.
A wiener hoodie.
It's
A buddy, a butt tee. No, instead of a snuggie, it's
instead of a
butt
snuggie,
tee.
a butty.
So you're my wiener hoodie.
Aww.
And I'm quad X.
Quad X. More like a schmedium.
She's over there. Guys, you can't see her, but
Yep.
she's right across from me.
Yes, we have another person in here, but she is.
I wasn't pointing at the dog.
I don't know where he is now.
He ran.
Good. He's probably.
He's like, I'm not a wiener hoodie.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're talking about wiener hoodies. I need to get out of here.
Bro, go.
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Fort 4.
All right. There it is.
Damn, we ain't even made it to the questions yet.
No, see?
We're
I'm
not
telling
super
you.
organized. We're not real professional, but we act like we are.
We try.
Confidence that counts.
We try, you know.
The Fort 4 is just 4 questions we ask every guest when they first come on the show. It's just random shit, nothing too crazy.
Just to get to
But
know
the first question we always ask everyone is, what popular song do you absolutely hate? It can be past or present, and if you can't narrow it down to a song, you can tell an artist.
Well, I hate Buy Myself Flowers.
Oh, the Miley. Everyone hates. That's
Everybody
like.
hates
I
that
think that's probably one of the
Yes.
most popular ones on the show.
It has.
I hate that fucking song.
myself flowers.
And you know why I hate that song? Because
I can wipe my own ass.
it's her saying that she's done with men.
Yeah.
She can
right.
do her own thing. But you know what? She's just another liberal that lost.
Mm-hmm.
She lost her man, and they can't stand losing.
Yeah.
So when they lose, they're like, well, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need a man.
I'm gonna make a song out of it, make money off of you. Right.
And look, I'm a women's advocate. I really am. I have daughters. I have twin daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I have another daughter with her, and my twins are in the military. One's a Marine, one's in the Army.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So I'm a huge women's rights activist by far.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
that's bullshit. I mean, she is a skin stretch skeleton. and look, have you
I love
ever
that.
seen a skinny girl like that naked?
No.
Yeah, it's not fun. You're like, man, this is gonna be, and then you look like
She
where's
has
the rest?
nothing
Like,
to offer.
yeah.
No.
She looks like a T-bone with the meat chewed off.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And there's nothing. She has nothing to offer.
No.
So you're saying that all men are assholes, but the problem is that you just found a bad one because you looked in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden you're men suck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All
So I hate that fucking
Hemsworth.
song. And she is the scum of the earth.
She's so
I
fucking.
can't stand her.
No.
And I wish that wrecking ball would have wrecked her ass.
I should have fallen off.
I just
Well.
I don't get
Yeah.
it. I don't get it. She's nothing to look at.
Yeah.
And
It's like Taylor Swift too. Like she
Her,
is-
I just see a little girl. Like I can't see her as a grown
she's
up.
Hannah Montana.
Mhm.
It's well, I don't know her as that. I saw her. There's, she did a cover of. I like her voice just because of the raspiness, and she did a cover of Madonna's "Like a Prayer," and she did a fucking amazing job at it.
Okay.
But she's just the way she carries her, you're just like,
Yeah, the way she carries herself.
It's a
like
downward
you're in men's
spiral.
underwear.
Yeah.
It's the whole women have this thing. It's a downward spiral with women because they get a man, and then they talk about this man like he's a piece of shit because he did her wrong or whatever, and then they go get this tattoo of birds flying out of a cage and
or Beatles lyrics or
and
something.
and
Right.
it's the new me, and then they go work out and they get
They
their
get bangs and
if your ass would have been working on that shit when you were with your man,
Yeah.
Right.
If you're having to do this much,
Exactly.
but then
restoration.
but then it's the same thing. Like they do all this shit and they slim up, shave their gooch, and get all pretty, and then all of a sudden they find another man. They're like, oh, this is the one.
He's the one.
And then same thing.
I'm gonna marry this one, but yeah,
I can
then-
buy myself
Then
flowers.
this one does him wrong.
They grow a huge, and all of a sudden that man's an asshole, and they're free again. It's the new me again. It's a downward spiral. And sometimes you got to realize there's a common denominator in all these relationships.
Yeah.
You
It's
might want to
you.
work on yourself a little bit. Like I said, I am not bashing women. I
Right.
love women. I love titties. But at some point,
Yes.
you got to work on yourself, man. You got to you don't wait until your man starts straying, and that's not right either. Don't wait till your man starts straying to shave your bush, lose a few pounds,
Right.
and take care of yourself. And
Right.
do it for your man, not the guy you're hoping to get after he's
Yeah.
gone.
Right. Well, and that's the
Just
thing.
my 2 cents.
That's just the thing with everything anymore. This day and age, it's just everybody thinks that everything should just come to them in a package and a bow, perfect. And if it's not that way, I can't deal with this. You know, my wife and I have been married for 26 years, and that's a commitment. You know, you work on it. There's good days, there's bad days, there's great years, there's shit years. You know, it happens, but you got to stay the course, and you got to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes. I do that. I know my wife, Mandy, she does that, where you just got to look at yourself in the mirror and it's like, you know what? I'm not doing my part in this relationship, or I'm not doing,
Right.
You can't just go out there and start singing this song, I can buy myself flowers.
Exactly.
and then get going again.
Same thing when I was married with Ashley. I'd get irritated. I was like, all she wants to do is hang around me. I'm like, I'm mad because she wants to spend time with me. I was like,
Right.
fuck.
Yeah.
Well, and look, the same thing. I feel the same way for a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the man. If you want your woman to suck your dick,
Yeah, shave that bush.
you
Yeah.
need to make sure that thing's trimmed up and neat and not
Right,
smell like
exactly.
motor oil.
True.
Is that 10W40 in there?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So it goes both ways.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
But
you know, I with this song, I just think that she's overstepping. It's a liberal who lost, and she's upset, and liberals can't stand to lose.
Oh, God.
Because everybody's wrong but
oh
liberals.
God. Yeah.
Very true.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
All right.
Cool. Question 2.
Fuck, I don't know.
And I got a couple too.
You want to do a couple?
Yeah, I'll
You
do
can
one.
if you want.
So, who is your celebrity crush, male and female? Like, And it could be movie star, it could be athlete, just celebrity. We'll start with female.
All right, female. This is gonna be a tough one because my wife's in the room.
We're gonna ask Miranda too. We're gonna ask Miranda too.
If it looks just like her, then you're in the clear. But it's someone completely off. Whoopi Goldberg. Like,
I mean,
what the fuck?
Oprah.
I'm good.
I mean, I already know. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and throw it out there. It's gonna be Margot Robbie.
Margot
she
Robbie.
is a damn good looking woman.
She is crazy. My wife's crazy, and
that's why I love her.
That's why I married her.
Yeah,
because she's crazy.
Part of it. But
were you like scared or?
She wore Harley Quinn costume.
Oh.
on our first, I guess not our first date, but our first outing. And look, I'm talking about shorts. You could see the butt cheeks.
Nice.
Yes, you could. And it was. And look. Even after our date, I even videoed us having sex in her Harley Quinn costume.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And I knew at that moment
she was the one.
She was the one. I hope my kids aren't listening to this. Yeah. So Margot Robbie.
Okay.
And I basically married Margot Robbie.
Hell yeah.
I performed a wedding as Batman, and they dressed as Joker and Harley Quinn, kind of.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that made the newspaper too.
Yeah, it was on the Huffington Post, by the Facebook page for it, and then we were in a magazine in Great Britain or something like that. I've got that framed in the other room. But
do you still have your license to where you can still do?
Yeah.
Do you have to do that every year, or how?
Oh, I can
you just
do that.
it. Yeah, you get ordained
Actually,
online, and
I'm an ordained minister. That's what I went to college for.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it. Sorry, guys.
I just signed up on a website.
No, I mean, so I went to college to be a minister. I love Jesus. I really do. I know I say things, and but my heart and soul is Jesus.
Amen.
Yeah.
Love it.
But to move on to the male celebrity crush.
Male crush.
Yes.
I'm going to have to say.
We going to get a new one or?
Probably. I just went blank. What's his name? Oh, my God. The guy that.
What do you play?
Basketball Diaries.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
DiCaprio. Oh, we haven't got that one.
DiCaprio.
I feel like he would have something.
Because he
maybe
he is just he's badass.
He's very diverse.
He's
I love that part about him.
Now he does hold a close second to Doogie Howser. And the only
Neil
reason,
Patrick Harris.
Yeah, and the only reason I say Neil Patrick Harris, I mean I know he's homosexual and everything, but but he's all his movies. I just love like when he's riding down the street in the back of the truck with the hookers. Like,
I love
that's my man.
How I Met Your Mother is one of my all-time favorite shows.
Love
and
that
seeing
show.
him as Barney, like it just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's us.
Damn, that's some damn good costumes. Like it. Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I know it doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like him at all.
It looks like her, but
right.
So did y'all go to a Halloween party, or did you just dress up for your first day like that?
We
it was April.
Yeah, actually, we should. But we
That'd
did.
be awesome.
It was called. It was the Van Gogh Gala. It was a fundraiser.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually the. I don't. What the theme was like circus, something. Yeah, something like that. So it was like, you know what? Yeah. And everybody, so we just kind of went off the cuff and did something because it was like, oh, it's kind of circus.
If you put in effort, like, what are they going to do? No.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah. Fuck you.
And it was around Halloween time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
But DiCaprio, man, I mean, all his roles, he is.
It's very good because there's some actors that always play the same role, and then he's one that it's a different role in each one. And you get into, you're like, he's that guy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And he's got with his meme, Everybody uses his meme.
Oh,
you know,
where he's
in Django.
Django.
Oh yeah,
Love Django.
I loved him in Django.
Loved him in
Wolf on Wall Street's my
Wolf
probably
on
my
Wall
favorite.
Street.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that one.
Yep.
The
And Margot
Hollywood.
Robbie was in there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was a
It
good
showed-
one.
it showed
That's
her
like
phone, didn't it?
She was fucking.
so. If he wants to put that
Yeah,
on when you get home,
that's-
and you're like, really?
Yep.
Guess what's happening
All right, it's coming
tonight?
up. It's coming up. All right.
Poon's showing.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's
that one
love
is
that.
good too. I love
That's
that one.
awesome. Him and Brad Pitt just mesh really well.
I just love that scene at the end where that Tex guy breaks in. He's just smoked that acid cigarette, and he's like, "Am I Matt? Are you real? I'm a real as donut, motherfucker."
What's your name? My name is the devil. No, it's stupider.
Yeah, it's like Rex or shoot him, Tex. Tex, that's it.
Was it Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Once Upon a Time.
That's the is the Antonio Banderas one?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Because I saw Desperado. Isn't it part of the Desperado series? Or no?
I don't know. It might be.
I don't know.
There was like 3 in that series, but I don't remember.
So he goes up to Machete,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?" And I was
What's
just
the
like,
difference?
"That's
That's
my boy."
awesome. That's your boy.
That's my guy.
All right.
I don't know because there was 3 movies. It was Desperado.
It might be a part of that.
It could be. It could be. It was one. I enjoyed.
Yeah,
the
you're
movie.
gonna have to look it up now because I'll be stewing about it.
And he was like, you know what's so good about this? It's perfect. But you know what? That's not right. Nothing should be this good. In fact, when I get through eating, I'm gonna go kill the chef. And he does. He walks into the kitchen and he shoots the chef. You got to watch that movie. It was
yeah.
Well, it's called the Mexico Trilogy. I don't know if they're actually tied together, but it's El Mariachi, Desperado, and Once Upon a Time in
El
Mexico.
Mariachi. Yeah. That's been some. Yeah, I haven't seen those movies in forever.
Yeah, it's part of Rodriguez's Mexico Trilogy.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen those in a long time. I thought it was cool with the guy with the guitar case.
Yeah.
With the gun, and I was like, that's so cool.
Those were good.
Those are some unrated or underrated movies for sure.
Yeah, they were good. I remember watching them. Desperado. I don't think I ever saw Once Upon a Time in Mexico
You
or
need
El
to see that one. It was
Mariachi.
really
that
good.
one.
Really good.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
I've seen Mariachi. I don't think I've seen the Desperado one that you're talking about. I don't think I've seen
That one I just remember because he had guitar cases and they had guns in them, and I was just like,
Yeah, at the end, he walked out with both of them, and he's like, and they opened up.
yeah. And one dude had like guns in it, so it was his was a case, and he had his pistols in there, and then one dude had like one that would like the bullets would shoot out the side when he'd shoot him. It was like the gun was in there.
Oh fuck!
Kill him with music.
All right, question 3.
3, yeah.
You want to ask one?
You can. It don't matter to me.
I was just gonna stick with the superhero stuff. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Only one. I know mine. Mine's been this forever.
I would have to say
Constant erection.
Erection man.
she wouldn't want that.
Like
She's like, he's already got that.
put it away.
Boner man.
I'm not.
Man, that's tough because
What if it had to be a weird super, like you never got earwax or something? That's my superpower.
Yeah, my superpower.
My boogers are green or like purple. And it's just like
I would have to say probably flying.
Yeah.
I don't want to fly or superhuman strength. I don't know. I want all of them.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard, man. That's not even.
Mine's teleport.
yeah.
I want to be able to teleport.
So
Just-
flying, kind of same
It's
thing.
it's about the same.
Go where you want to go.
Yeah, I just you can just use it in everyday life, just like for my work. Like I work at Quick
You
Trip.
can literally
I
wake
can
up and
be-
just
exactly. I don't have to wake up at
I can
3
get the next
o'clock
customer.
to get to my store
Yeah,
because
but
it's
if
a
you could
fucking hour
transport,
away.
you wouldn't work at Quick Trip.
Exactly. That is true.
You'd be
yeah.
transporting.
I know. I'd be working at some
I'd be-
easy ass job up north. No one
I
wants.
transport to Cabo and work in Cabo.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd transport to fucking talk shows.
Yeah, dude. You can if you had that power, you could work anywhere
Exactly.
on the planet.
You don't need a car anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, oh, I'm late for my meeting in Japan.
Yeah.
No, you would
Konnichiwa.
never be.
Yeah,
Tomo
teleport.
arigato.
God, I so wish you could teleport. And especially, you see Star Trek came out in what, 1960s? And they can beam people up and shit. We can't think of this technology by now. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm surprised we still can't cure cancer.
Well, that's because
I'm sure we can.
it makes
It's
money.
just-
It makes too much money.
Exactly. It's probably why we can't transport.
Because wouldn't it be weird
Exactly,
if
'cause
if just
nobody
all of
would
a
have
sudden I
cars.
disappear for like 3 seconds and I come back and I'm like, sorry, I had to pee.
I mean, we could even get some quickies in at lunch.
No shit.
You'd be sitting at your desk, and all of a sudden you're like,
Yeah, he disappears naked.
"Babe, what just happened?"
I'm boner man.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
I just
I
got
landed on your stapler.
I got violated. Violator.
Babe, I just got through sending an email, and my panties were around my ankle.
Show up and bang her and leave. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, we didn't ask Miranda who her celebrity crushes were.
Uh-oh. Male and
Male
female?
and female celebrity crush. Because we asked Brodie, we got to ask. And you can start with whichever one, female or male. Blake Lively.
Blake
Oh,
Lively.
okay.
I could see that.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Keep it in the family.
Ryan, you stay away from my
George
wife,
Clooney.
Clooney.
Good.
He just always looked old to me.
He does.
He does.
Always.
I think it's always he's always had like gray hair, and I always thought he's like, man, he's 50.
But so many women go towards him. Like he always looks like he's in his 60s.
That's good.
you know?
I have gray hair. I want her to continue to want me.
My gray hair, I'm all dark haired up.
Oh, no.
Like
I'm gray everywhere.
I don't have any gray up top. It's fucking weird.
I got some gray. I had some gray hair. Let me let her finish. And
Yeah.
then I'll tell
What
you.
she's thinking? Ian Somerhalder.
Who the fuck is that?
Who is that? Damon and oh my daughter's just got done watching
Is that
that.
the one you took a picture with?
Is he the dark
What
haired,
the fuck?
kind of skinny,
Is that
or not
Chris
skinny,
Angel?
but let me see. I think I know who I'm talking about.
That guy?
Yeah, that's the exact guy I was thinking of.
Is that who I'm competing with?
You need to like dye your hair black, become emo or something. What else has he been in? Anything?
That's the biggest thing he's been in.
Lost.
He was.
I
in
never
Lost.
watched that.
He was in Lost?
Boone Carlisle.
I think my wife would pick him because she was watching that Vampire Diaries shit too with my daughters. I couldn't watch it. I kept going up to my man cave and
Whacking off.
you met Elijah.
Yeah, he played in the originals, which is
The spinoff. Yeah, I'm learning all this. This is cool. I know something. I know what she's talking about.
I don't.
I didn't watch it.
we took a picture with him at Comic-Con, and it's the guy who plays Elijah, and he's hugging me and like pushing Brodie away.
Yeah, had a beer in one hand. And then in my head, I was thinking, I could take you.
I'm gonna jack your.
Brodie's idea to do
Because they're only like this tall.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
if you ever meet celebrities in real life, they're like this tall.
Okay.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
So like
it's,
5'5".
it's either that or they're like to the ceiling, and you're just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
even Jason Momoa, he wasn't that big.
Really?
He's like 6'4", isn't he? Or
No, I'm taller than Jason Momoa.
what?
I'll tell you're 6 foot, right? 6'1", 6'2". Okay, I was gonna say I'm 6'1".
We saw him from afar, and he just didn't look as tall.
He doesn't look like a big dude.
Right.
He just looks normal.
Normal.
He's 6'4".
Oh my God, that was the biggest letdown on the planet.
The dude that played Punisher?
Oh yeah, because I'm like
Frank
I love
Castle
Punisher.
or no, no,
Yeah.
that's the Punisher name. The dark haired one.
From Walking
or-
Dead.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Walking
John
Dead.
Bernthal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not big?
Oh
What?
God, he'd probably be like 5'10".
Dude, he was like a little bitty.
What?
Like I felt like I was like I had my hair when I was a little kid, and I was like, that just destroyed everything I thought about the Punisher.
Oh my
He's
god.
5'11".
When was that? I have to find the picture.
Damn.
Yeah, some of them like because I'm 5'10", and I like my height because it's not like too short to where I get made fun of, but it's not like too tall to where I have to get stuff off the top shelf. For people. So,
But you're the perfect size to do hot dog in the bun. My head has to go above her head.
Yeah.
So,
but it's always that hair is right there. So it's because Jess is 5'4", I believe.
Okay.
And
okay.
so it's perfect,
Yeah.
but that hair gets right there. So we've got it worked out where you get the arm under the pillow. And
yeah.
then boom. And you get
Y'all
the weenie
sleep
in the
butt
butt.
naked?
Usually ish.
Yeah, that's what we do. We sleep butt naked because I cannot sleep with clothes on.
Yeah.
I can, but we get in bed. She's like, why are you wearing clothes? I'm like, all right.
And look, I'm so used to it that when I have to stay overnight somewhere, like in a hotel, I have to build her out of pillows. And and it's like
Come in with a blow up doll or something like it's just for sleeping purposes.
I'll call the front. I need like 3 more pillows.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole line of pillows.
What?
Yeah. What is
You
that?
could crush him.
Oh yeah.
What
he was
the
a little
hell?
big
He doesn't. Damn. That doesn't look like.
He looks like he'd be like 6'5" or something. Aw.
Yeah, there's me.
Okay, yeah, I remember him in that series.
I could easily take him there.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, you can
Damn.
take that guy too.
But
Sure.
I let him go.
Oh.
Live and let live, right?
Oh,
All right, question 4.
Okay. What piece of entertainment do you wish you could erase from your mind so you can experience it for the first time again?
Oh, that's a good one.
Entertainment?
Yeah.
Like video games or movies,
Yeah,
or
something
any certain thing. Like
Just blew your mind and you just.
if you want to erase Back to the Future from your mind so you can experience it for the first time,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Like sex.
I mean, that's the first thing
Or
that popped in my
an
mind.
orgasm. Be like, whoa, something's happening.
I was like, I got my first erection on the Mickey Mouse Club when I was like 7 with the
Britney Spears?
Britney Spears, shit, I'm old, man. This is Annette, Funicello or whatever her name was.
Yeah, Annette.
I mean, other than
I mean, it's entertainment, technically.
It is entertainment, yeah. It is
It's entertained me
entertainment.
for almost 40 years.
damn,
Well, I didn't jerk off with this baby, but
y'all got some tough questions. I mean, I would have to say,
God, what was mine?
I don't remember.
I know.
shit.
Fuck.
I don't remember what mine was.
I think mine was driving.
Driving.
Yeah, like when you first got to drive a car. Like,
I know. Hell no. I'd prefer it now because I was scared shitless back
no,
then.
I thought it was
Oh,
cool.
God. Sorry, sir.
I can't remember. I think that was what mine was, but I don't know.
I have several. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, on my top 5 would probably be like killing my first buck,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hunting, for sure.
smoking my first joint.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't smoke weed anymore for health reasons. And I haven't smoked weed since I was like 30.
That's a long time.
Just in case my children are watching.
Right. Yeah.
Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs.
And I still am pointing at the TV. And
Right.
God, that's first time I saw Merle Haggard in concert.
Oh, wow.
That was right.
When
up
was
there.
that?
Oh, 10 years ago.
Nice. I've never seen him in concert. There's a lot of the old country guys I'd love to see in concert.
Dude, when he
but-
starts playing the fiddle
Yeah.
solo and they cut all the other background noise off and it's just like he goes into that fiddle solo and I'm like,
Wow.
I it's like the first time I smoked weed.
It's weird because do you know who Josh Weathers is? He's a local artist, but he's pretty big. Like he does a what's the song? I Will Always Love You, like the Whitney Houston or Dolly Parton
yeah,
song. He does that song, and I was at Spencer's Corner when it was around over by Richmond Mall. There one night, and my friend, he's like drunk. Like, I'm like having to hold him against the wall while we just listen to the music. And Josh Weather starts playing that, and I just hear, if I should stay. I was like, really? And then as I listened to this man do this song, I fell in love with him. Like, by the end of this song, it was like, I was like, oh my
you were
God.
all up in it.
Dude. And the funny thing is the YouTube, it's on YouTube the night I was there, that exact version, but someone was up by the stage and they recorded it and posted it. And I was like, and I watch it all the time. I'm just like, this guy is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful. And just when I heard him first sing it, I felt, I was like, is this what love is? Like, I've never felt these feelings. And then I had to like carry my friend out to the car, and the cops are all, is he okay? I was like, yeah, he's dead driver.
He's just dead drunk.
He's fine. Everything's fine. I get a question for you guys.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What is your what did I call it? Like your female song that you don't want nobody to know that you love, that you'll sing in your car.
God.
Damn.
There's a lot of those. I don't have shame. Like, I'll sing the shit anytime, but there's some, because like females can hit those higher notes, so I'd love to sing it, but I can't really sing it. And I'm just like I Will Always Love You is one, definitely, because I can't hit the notes, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm hitting, I'm just like, I sound just like
the spotlight shines down.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a disco
Kevin
ball.
Costner appears in the corner and stops an
And
assassination
then
attempt
somebody
on
pulls
me.
up next to you and is like, move over, asshole!
Yeah. Get out of the way, fruitcake. That's one.
Oh shit. I like surprisingly, God damn, I can't think of her name now. Fuck.
Oh, I know another one.
She's not Fire in the Rain.
Adele?
Adele.
Set fire to the
Rolling
rain.
in the deep.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got some
Dude,
bangers. I like her a lot.
What's the song?
It's kind of weird for me to admit that. Especially when you know my rock background.
Well,
Someone Like You, I think. Or no, what?
Adele
When
or who?
we were young. That song.
Yeah.
There's a dude that did it. That's a guilty pleasure of mine, is watching voice auditions. And there's this dude, I don't know what fucking country it was, but I didn't understand what they were saying. But he sang that song when we were young, fucking nailed it too. I was just like, oh my God. It was like almost like Josh Weather.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking great.
Yeah.
And
I think probably, I don't know if I should say this, but I guess the biggest thing on that is just I like musicals. My mom, my
Little Shop of Horrors.
there's certain ones
Sound
I like.
of Music, My Fair Lady.
Mine's more like Rocky Horror.
Rock. Oh yeah,
I love that one.
I love Rocky Horror music.
Grease, just because I
Grease,
grew up on it.
Yeah. But my mom
know-
was
I can
big into
recite the whole
musicals, and
fucking
so I
movie.
watched musicals kind of growing up, and so I started liking them too, and then my daughter, my youngest, got into theater, and I became I was the vice president of the Boosters Club, and so we were always doing all these things for theater, and so I'm like a theater dad, and we were the only theater boosters that had dads too. Like the president was a dad, vice president was me. The treasurer was a dad.
Damn.
All the other boosters were females. All of them. I mean, and they were going into schools in the morning to deliver cookies and muffins and all this shit. Well, we couldn't. We're fucking at work.
Yeah.
You know?
We're men.
We can't do this shit. But we're doing this shit after work. We're doing grills. We're grilling burgers and dogs for the kids. We're having car washes and grilling there. And oh yeah, we brought it.
Yeah.
You know?
Dad style.
Dad style, baby. But now our kids have graduated, and so they replaced us with females. So it's back to all women again. So
Blue Bayou.
that's a good question.
Blue Bayou by Linda Ronstadt is a
Mine
good
is-
one. I can kind of sing it a little bit, but it's just, I love that one.
That's a good song. Yeah.
So I'm conflicted because I have a couple.
Okay.
And my first one is the Flashlight. Jesse J.
I never liked that song. Get my flashlight.
I love that song. I
Really?
love Jessie J. And
Okay.
her whole-
What's the song she
Okay.
did? The she got a body like an hourglass.
the one she did with the other two.
Yeah,
rappers?
Ariana Grande and
Yeah,
Nicki Minaj.
boom, boom,
bang, bang,
bang,
in
bang.
the
Bang,
room.
bang, yeah.
Bang, bang.
That was it. Yeah, I love that.
I like that one too. But
I love Miranda's look on her face. Of
But
like, what
the one that pisses me off that I like, and it's I'm so conflicted about it, and I will jam out to this, and I'm sure people has seen me driving past me,
Like, what
thinking,
the fuck is Brodie doing?
guy in a cowboy hat singing this song. Is,
I can't wait
Must
to
be
hear
one of
this.
Texas
And
Cowboys.
I can't wait to hear this.
I hate the bitch that sings it.
Oh.
Party in the USA.
Oh yeah. How about the chain at LAX?
I'm all with my cowboy hat, my aviators, and I'm like, just
At
all
the red
up
light,
in the car. and yeah,
Singing to the people. Look to my left and I see the They're all just like,
I hope y'all don't have too many followers. And
oh, don't worry
still
about
looking at
that.
the
Yeah, you
TV.
still look over here.
Don't even. Yeah, we barely got it. That's funny.
awesome.
I mean, anything from like Pitch Perfect. That's one of my favorite movies.
Well, that's where Flashlight's from.
Yeah.
Well, because that's the sequel. I didn't like those as much, so I didn't really get into that
She was
song.
in her overalls.
Yeah, and it was just I was like, meh. But the first one, I love that one. And I'm just like, any song that they sing in there, I'm just like, I'm all doing like when I hear the real song, I'm like playing it back in my head. I'm like
Going through the whole career.
All right, so real question.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever, and don't lie, got in a mirror to see if you could twerk?
I actually never have.
I tried it.
Could you?
cannot twerk.
You can't,
Can't
twerk?
twerk?
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I can't.
Can you do it?
You can't
How
twerk?
I've
do
never
they
tried
do
to
it?
twerk.
I don't.
I think they just jiggle their butt cheeks.
They just
Isn't it?
they bounce their.
And do I
guess they
just not
bounce
have
their
big
You
ass.
just-
enough ass?
You might just not have the ass.
Yeah, you gotta have some jiggling. I think.
I need a
You gotta have a
liberal
Cardi B ass.
a liberal ass.
Yeah, liberal ass.
Quality beat.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need a liberal
No,
ass.
I've never tried to twerk.
I'm gonna get ass implants just so I can twerk.
And then staying on music, but real quick, just so we had the induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2 weeks ago. How the fuck is Mary J. Blige getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? What the fuck rock and roll did she do? Can somebody tell me this?
What? How do they classify it as rock and roll? Like,
Well,
what's the criteria? Just
Rock
if
and
they
roll.
Play music.
I mean, you got Ozzy Osbourne just got in. This was his year to get in. Well, he was supposed to be able to get in 10 years ago, but he just now got in with Mary J. Blige. What? Dolly Parton got in last year.
Her, I can kind of see because she has like a country rock, but like Mary J. Blige is more R&B, like rap.
Exactly.
kinda
It's all
stuff,
R&B
so-
and rap. Where did rock come now? I'm a hardcore rock and roll guy. And what the fuck did she do rock and roll? I don't know.
I can't tell you.
I can't tell you. I'm like, how did she get in this?
I mean, how's Beyonce in country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not.
She's yeah. I don't I don't know.
That's a good question.
And they say it's good. It's not good country.
I mean,
no, it's that. This ain't Texas.
Yeah. So you put a little twang.
Hold
You put a
on.
little twang in what you're singing.
No,
and
Yeah,
now it's all
she
of a
just because
sudden
you put
Tex-
Texas in the song
she
doesn't
put
make
a
it
cowboy
country.
hat on. I mean,
Yeah.
as soon as I didn't even know when I first saw it, I saw that first video. I mean, that just takes the curl out your nut hair.
I don't watch music videos much anymore.
Oh, really?
But I don't like Beyonce. Like,
No, I don't either.
I don't like Beyonce either.
and there's all the conspiracy shit, like with the Diddy stuff and everything, and that she's like one of the top ones. How all the girls, when they get a Grammy or something, they always thank Beyonce, and then ones that don't, usually something happens to them or whatever. And it's just like, that's kind of creepy. And it's like, what fucking powers does she have? She's like
Right.
some alien lizard king or
That
something.
whole world is just
Yeah.
weird.
That's why I stick to Hank Senior.
Amen.
I'm
None
so
old
lonesome I could
diddles
cry.
over there.
I mean, Hank just takes me back to a place.
It's so simple. To hear that lonesome wind so high.
Yeah, and
it's just real. Yeah. You just picture sitting on a porch, swing, drinking your whiskey.
The one country song artist that I love listening to that Mandy, my wife, hates is Dwight Yoakam.
I like Dwight.
I love Dwight. I love Dwight Yoakam, and she can't stand it.
He's just
so miles away. Exactly. I'll be watching his video, and then she'll come home from work and like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, I'll turn it. Shit.
Country music just takes you old country music. Yes. It just takes you back to a place when things were simple.
Yeah.
When people loved America.
Because their songs were fucking just simple. It wasn't like, I don't know. It was just. That's like the subjects they would talk about. And
like
George Strait was my very first concert. My very first concert ever.
That would be a bad ass for your first. I've never even gone to him.
Oh, yeah. So. People who know me, it's like, George Strait, that was your first concert? Like, yeah. You are a Mudvayne, Metallica, Godsmack, all this shit. And you went to George Strait? Yeah. I love George Strait.
Jorge.
He just stands up there, just a man and his guitar. That's all he is. And the panties come flying up on stage.
Dude, that's all he needs to do. Like, that old man can just go up there and...
Yeah, he doesn't move.
How you doing?
He doesn't
I'm
move.
going to sing you a couple songs. All my exes live in Texas.
That's true. But that's...
Thank you very much for coming out. Good night.
Man, the world is so fast and ugly right now.
Yeah,
I'm okay with just staying back with the whole roots thing. Man.
I don't like any of the new shit. Like, I'll listen to old music is my thing because every song that I like it for a reason. It reminds me of some moment in time or someone or something that it just I remember riding around and listening to this when I was a teenager or blah blah blah. And it's just the most fucking random mix match shit, but still, the songs had meaning. You can listen to the words. And you're like, okay, this is talking about something. This takes me back to something. A lot of the shit now is just garbage. It's just they're not talking about anything. And then when they do, they get killed. Lincoln Park, Chester is dead now. They said he committed suicide.
I cannot understand anything. All this rap shit. I just I can't. I don't get it. It's like I'm listening. I'm like I feel like I'm on customer service with Sony or something.
The only new rapper I really like is Post Malone. Everything else is like Eminem or older. Like,
I've heard some stuff with Post Malone.
He's pretty damn. He's pretty fucking talented.
But
too.
I like Snoop Dogg because you could understand every word he said.
Yeah,
and it was slapped him
three,
hoes,
and it's like
slapped him hoes, loved him hoes, hate them hoes. It was the same thing every time. It's all about hoes.
Yeah.
Yep. And then getting laid and drinking and smoking.
Smoking and gin 100%. And juice.
Him, NWA, Dr. Dre, all that stuff. That was. Yeah. When I was 16, 17, I'm a white kid and rolling around in a fucking little Mazda B2000 with a 10-inch speaker shoved behind the seat, blaring like
you're like that guy on Office Space, the beginning of the movie where he's rapping and then that guy comes, he locks the doors.
I didn't turn it down though. I'm all just. It was that shit and like some Master P and stuff, and I was just like,
oh Master P.
I've rolled up into Walmart. And blasting Hank Williams.
Okay.
And you see a black guy get out of a car and he gets out and
I'm offended.
Like,
what do you want?
Yeah.
Like, you want me to turn it up louder?
It's not like it's David Allan Coe, but I mean, that when I first heard him, what's that song? White Girl and an N-word.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is a song? He put this out? It was like, whoa. Kiss the lips and sucked him off time and time again. I'm like, damn, dude. If it's a very interesting song.
They took that off YouTube.
Did they?
They did, unfortunately.
God. I had that downloaded at one point. I was just like, man, listen to this song. I was like, let's turn it down. Even though he's saying it, I don't want to get in trouble.
Shit. Yeah, Blair that shit.
I actually, when my twins were born, they were NICU, so they were premature and had to feed them in a feeding tube and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
And every day I would go in there, and because they would let us try to feed them, get them used to the bottle.
Okay.
And I would sing "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry."
Oh.
Every single day to them.
Okay.
And to this day, they love Hank Williams.
Really? That's awesome.
But it was how I felt at that time. Like, my girls they're telling me they don't know if they're gonna make it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you have no idea.
It's a lot of emotion in country songs, man. And you can't fuck to rap music. I'm not a rabbit.
No.
I have, but
I mean,
black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Maybe Snoop Dogg.
Hold on, here comes the chorus.
Yeah. Give me a break, Wheezy.
We'll try Snoop Dogg tonight. It's possible. It'd have to be like gin and juice.
Yeah, it has to be the laid back.
Yeah, just real.
Our Snoop Doggy.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
I'm gonna play that tonight. You don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm a bag full of tricks, baby.
How old are your twins?
21.
21.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
I
you
got
said Marine and
sergeant in the Marine Corps, and Madison is, what is she?
and Maddie was just here, right?
Yep. Well, they both were here.
Oh, they both were in
So
town.
they both came to see
You
me.
just thought you only saw one.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Like, oh, nice to meet you the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember her rank. She's in the Army.
She's in the Army. Okay.
She's
Marine's in the Army.
she's a chaplain's assistant.
Oh, okay.
So she protects the preacher.
Oh, damn.
That's cool.
Okay.
And then
It's like a bodyguard or something.
Shit.
Hell yeah,
Pretty
it's like
much.
Secret Service for.
Yeah,
God.
and then
She'll be better than what they got for Trump.
yeah, dude,
Trump's Secret Service sucks.
I just remember the next day walking out, and it just felt like freedom in the air.
Yeah. Election?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No shit.
And this is the thing.
It's like we have an answer.
No shit.
Going back to how liberals can't stand to lose.
Right.
They can't stand it that the majority of the world thinks different than
Not just majority, but a wave of majority. I mean, fucking half of California was red.
They were.
This time. Half of California.
It was beautiful.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it just shows, to me, it shows two things. One, obviously, we're fed up. People are just fed up with the bullshit, all this propaganda. But the second thing it brings up that I think is what you're bringing up is Jesus. I think the Christians, the religion is finally, it's like God is being lost.
Yep.
For some reason, this land is going away from God, and it's like, damn it, we got to get it back to God. It's not just the whole God in God we trust. Fuck that. That's a part of it, but that is what our founding fathers believed in. That's what our independence is based off of. That's what our Declaration is based off of. Is our religion in God we trust.
Yep.
Y'all ever been to Washington D.C.?
I have.
I have not.
Yeah, I mean, I just drove through it, saw a couple things when I was working in Maryland.
Oh,
I didn't spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
But I'm actually a Mason.
Oh, really?
okay.
I'm a 32nd degree
Nice.
Mason, Nice Templar.
What?
I am.
So what is?
Damn.
I've always heard of it. What does that mean? Like, sorry if that's very vague.
Yeah.
Like, what's a Mason?
So a Mason it's a speculative version of an operative Mason. So Masons were stone masons, built temples and stuff like that. So Masons built Solomon's temple, King Solomon's temple.
Correct.
So they take teachings from a operative Mason who builds things and uses that to teach how to become a better man as a speculative Mason. It's basically the theory is taking a good man and making him better. So
Cool.
they basically teach you everything's, all of our teachings are basically from God, right? And they try to tell you that it's not. They try to tell you that we're a Satan worshiping, cult and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially when you add the Knights Templar. When you say that, people are like, "Oh shit, you're."
So is it like a religion?
No, it's not a religion. It's just it's a brotherhood of men who support each other, who would do anything for each other, and we
All values.
charity.
Yeah,
It's charity. It's try to help people.
Because I always see the temples, and I've never really known what it was. I just figured it was some club you just go in there and chit chat with your friends. But like, I never knew what a Freemason was. Or is it Freemasons the same thing?
Yeah.
Well, like what I thought that was always like National Treasure kind of like shit.
No.
Secret society or
Yeah, they
juice it up probably.
it's
can like anyone join, or because is that the thing where you have to be like born into or some?
nope. All you got to do is ask.
Oh, well, that's not as exciting as I thought.
Well, you ask. you still
They
have
could
to,
say no.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
could totally say no.
You still have to go through all the
Initiation or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, but it all leads back to God. I mean, there's a Bible in the middle of our temple, and that's where most of the teachings come from. But it's all. It's like when people ask me, people who don't believe in God, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I tell them is, okay, you don't believe in God. Technically, I've never met him.
Right. Yeah.
I've never seen him with my eyes.
Right.
But what's so wrong with believing in something good? What's so wrong with believing in something that makes you do good, that makes you love everybody, that makes you do right and commit yourself to a greater purpose?
Right.
I mean, what's the alternative?
And that's what I say when I talk to people about that. I'm like, well, the alternative is, okay, so you believe in nothing. So you think nothing so the Big Bang is what people, there's all of a sudden this big bang in the universe and then the earth was built. Okay, so you're willing to believe that over there's a higher power at hand.
Bearded man in the clouds that makes everything.
Right, that sees over everything and, has eternal life for you after all of this.
Yeah.
Because if you believe in nothing, okay, then what happens to you when you die? When you pass away, you just become one with the earth. I mean, that's what you believe. You become nothing. Well, that's not right with me. I feel that there is a Lord and Savior in Jesus that when I pass away, I'm going to go to heaven and be with him for the rest of eternity and give glory to him and, be in heaven for the rest of my life. So,
you know what the main reason people they don't want to believe in God?
What's that?
Because they don't want consequence. They want to be. They don't want any consequence to their actions. And if you notice that, it's a trend.
Think about that.
It's a trend for people who tell you that they're atheists or they're devil worshippers or they're agnostics. And you look at their lifestyle, they're free. Like, I can do whatever I want.
Right.
There's no consequence to it. And that's their motivation for not wanting to believe. In their heart, they feel it because you can't help but feel the Holy Spirit.
Exactly.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point in your life, you have felt the Holy Spirit speak to your heart.
Right.
And they don't want something that gives them consequence, that they have to answer for what they're doing.
Right.
And that's what I tell people when I'm witnessing. I went to college to be a preacher or whatever.
Okay.
But I feel like my witness is out in the world because they're not gonna. People who are in church, they already love Jesus or think they do, right?
Yeah.
So you're preaching to the choir,
right?
So I feel like I'm out there. People see me with tattoos and talk about titties because I love titties, and they're gonna listen to me before they're gonna listen to some guy run up to you and be like, "Hey, Jesus loves you, man."
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's go to Sonic. But
Tell us a thanks.
but if I go up to a guy and I tell him, I'm like, look, I'm just like you, but I love Jesus with all my heart.
Yeah.
My heart, my soul. I may not be perfect, and I ask God, please forgive me for the things I do that disappoint you. But I know I have consequences, and I love everybody.
Yeah.
Except Miley Cyrus.
Fuck that bitch.
That damn wrecking ball.
but somebody who may be on the edge, I don't know about Jesus, whatever. They might have a better chance listening to somebody like me. Hey, look, man, you know what? I don't care what you believe. I just want you to know I love you.
Yeah.
And there's somebody else who does.
Yeah.
I believe in a higher power. I'm not sure what it is. And I believe that Jesus did exist and everything, but what we've heard of him is probably translated wrong or so. I've just heard different things like that, and it just makes like the most realistic thing to me. I'm just very much a realist when it comes to all that stuff. So
and
I like an explanation that I can be like, okay, that makes sense to me. So it's whenever I hear that, I'm like, okay, that's what I like to believe. I mean, that makes logical sense to me. So
it's just good.
Yeah.
It's just being good.
Right.
Just don't be a fucking dick and think of others.
God, the Bible
Don't
says,
rate girls.
Well, except Miley. But the Bible says God will know his disciples by the love you show for one another, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it don't matter. I mean, I ain't got to go around preaching about Jesus. Just tell them, hey, you know what? I love everybody.
Yeah.
Except Miley. And that's the truth, man. I mean, there's one truth, and there's a God. I'm not him, and I love people.
I think you put it perfect on the feeling of it. It's like, what's wrong with feeling something that brings good and positivity? I was actually just having this conversation with my store team. We didn't go down the whole Bible road and God, but I mean, I did use it as a reference of just like, there was just a lot of negative in my store team, this person was talking about their negativity outside of work, and then this person, and in Quick Trip we'll have like a really closed kitchen, and so everybody's around each other and they're talking about it, and then it just festers. It's like a virus.
Yeah.
When people get this negative talk about it, it's a virus. And I'm like, guys, the same thing can happen with positivity. We need to keep the negativity out. What your kids are doing to you, because one person's got their kids going all batshit crazy, and the other person has issues going on outside of home. It's like, okay, well, let's focus on the positive stuff. Let's focus on those things. Let's talk about those things, because then it produces positivity, and you keep going, and it just festers and festers, and it doesn't become a virus and brings the whole store team down. Yeah. And so it's just like your point is just of what's wrong with believing in something that is just good and pure, and it makes you think about, man, am I doing the right thing here, or should I not be doing this shit? There's the 10 Commandments out there, but it's not like you got to be 100% perfect. Nobody on this planet is perfect. Jesus knows you're not going to be perfect. Jesus knows we're a sinner from day one. As a baby, we're sinning. I mean, as a kid, what do? We lie. We lie to our parents. We break something and we say, "Oh, I didn't do that." So we automatically sin right off the bat as a kid. But you
don't want to be in trouble.
Well, of course, exactly. So God already knows we're gonna be sinners. It's just, do we accept Him into our heart? Do we trust that He is our Lord and Savior? And do we have Him present, and to where we believe in Him and go forward to do good things? That's like
all it is. That's like when Trump won. It's not like, fuck you liberals, we won.
Right.
It's like, hey, I'm ready for this world to be better for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. This is going to be good for everybody.
Everybody.
But if the liberals would have won, they'd have been fuck you, Trump haters, Trump train or whatever.
You some bitches. Well, I told you we won.
But this I think this is going to be good for everybody.
So
and what's most important is we share a common enemy.
Right.
And what's most important is our economy,
Right.
our strength,
Right.
and it's not about what bathroom you're going to use, and that's what they base all their shit on is what bathroom do we use? Am I going to be able to be a girl if I'm a boy?
They, them.
It's stupid, man.
Yeah,
Concentrate on what's important for our world, for our protection of our freedom.
Right.
And if you ever want me to come sing Flashlight to your quick trip, I can do that.
Yeah, I'd definitely take you on doing that. Yeah.
But truth is, man, I think our world's going to be in a better place after this. So. It's not about fuck you, I won.
No.
It's about let's honestly make America great again.
Exactly.
We were the greatest nation in the world.
Exactly.
And we can be again.
It's mind blowing to me. The reason why I like Trump, I'm going to put it out there. The reason why I like Trump is because he's a non-politician that loves America more than politicians.
Yep.
I mean, plain and simple. Do I like every 100% thing that he says? No.
Yeah.
Do I think he should stay off of Twitter and shit like that? Yes. But does that make him a bad president? No.
You mean you don't just grab girls by the pussy?
No.
They like that.
Apparently they do, but I didn't know that until Trump said. I'm not going to go try it because Mandy would beat my ass. But no, he loves this country. He really does. And I'm sorry for all you Harris lovers out there and Biden lovers. They don't. Biden and Harris do not love this country.
They do not.
I can tell you almost 100% fact that they do not give two shits about this country. They care about themselves. They care about all the money they get. I mean, look at what she did for the hurricane victims. Well, what the fuck?
What'd she do?
She gave them $750.
Yep.
That's
fun. All the hurricane victims throughout the coast, from Florida up to North Carolina, that got homes wrecked and all this. We sent Indonesia or something like $750 billion.
Right.
And then we give our own nation $750.
That's on a Target gift card, so
Yeah.
you got to go there.
Yeah, get some
struck a
water,
deal.
get some sandbags.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Oh,
But-
cases of water just went up to $15 at
Yeah.
Target.
She just, to be honest with you guys, she just scared the shit out of me. She just, I don't know. She changed all the time. She was a chameleon with different things, all the different things that she did. It was just weird.
Yeah.
Just really, really weird. And, first she was against all this stuff, and then now when the election came, she was for all of this stuff. It's like,
Oh yeah, she's a puppet, man.
what the hell? Yeah.
She was a puppet for sure.
So it just takes me back to when Obama did an interview. I think it was 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
They were talking to him, and they're like, this whole 2 terms thing. Would you want to turn that around? It's like, oh no, I think 2 terms is enough. But if I could be the guy in the background, the voice in the microphone to somebody, I could do that.
That's what he did with Joe Biden,
Yes, yes, that's what I think.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
I'm thinking about running for mayor of Fort Worth.
Do it.
I want to do it.
Do it.
So once we get through the
Oh,
surgery
yeah.
and everything, I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna throw my hat in.
you're gonna get
Kinda
through
cool.
the surgery.
Mayor of Fort Worth, governor of Texas, president of the United States.
Hey. I see. First lady, dressed up as Harley.
Hey, it'll be the presidential hot dog.
Yeah. And the presidential
yeah.
buns.
The
Yeah.
first wiener.
First buns. You'll have
The first buns.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that'd be
seriously,
fucking
though,
great.
I mean, I think I am gonna. I really
That'd
am
be awesome.
strongly considering running for mayor of Fort Worth, and I hope they don't watch this podcast.
God. We haven't been too
That'll help me
raunchy
get elected.
tonight.
Yeah,
So.
it's all good.
So-
it just increases your votes.
So where are you from?
Yeah.
I am from Alexandria, Louisiana,
What area is that in Louisiana?
Central, dead center.
Yeah,
Okay.
right in the middle.
Yeah, most of my whole family's from Texas.
Okay.
I was the first one born in Louisiana, so I got cheated.
Damn.
I hate Louisiana. I hate it with a passion.
It just always feels sticky there.
It's a dirty city.
It is the scum of the earth.
I am a Saints fan, but
there is nothing. Every time we cross the Louisiana line to go back, I have trouble breathing. It sucks. I hate that place.
Hey, asshole.
And I hope everyone knows in Louisiana, I hate that place. And if you live in Louisiana, get out while you still can, because it is a shithole and it will suck you in, downward spiral, trash.
House of the Rising Sun.
I hate it. I hate it.
So how long did you stay in Louisiana until you came to Texas?
Till I was 40.
40? Damn.
I spent 40 years in the shithole of the world. And it's probably why I'm so dark. Because I got shit all over me. But
did you live in the same area your whole life over there?
Alexandria?
Damn.
Okay.
I did.
So are you happy to be in Texas? You love it better?
Love Texas.
Greatest country in the world.
Yes.
It should be. If Harris would have won, we should make ourselves our own country.
I have always loved the state of Texas. Because my family's from here, we would visit Texas 2-3 times a year.
Okay.
So, I basically consider myself a Texan.
Okay.
My heart's in Texas.
By proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louisiana sucks.
You a big sports fan at all?
I am.
What sports are the biggest to you? Or
I
for
love
you?
baseball.
Yeah.
I love the Rangers.
Nice.
Is that your team?
Yep, Rangers my team.
Rangers, okay.
Cowboys are my football team. I know it sucks.
I don't have a
Cowboys
football
fan.
team.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
you don't really have
I don't really
You're a Red Sox fan.
face. Yeah, Red Sox and
Red Sox
Rangers. I like them, and then
Rangers.
Dodgers is like the third. So that was
Okay.
kind of fun watching them in the World Series.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you got to root for your home team, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dallas. That when Troy Aikman and Emmett Smith and
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah,
Trout,
when I-
everybody loved Dallas Cowboys, but everybody's going to go through a slump.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
look at the fucking Browns.
Well, the reason I started liking, hey, dickhead, the reason I started liking the Red Sox was I saw a lot of the Rangers go up to the Red Sox, and I was a fan of that player. So then I kind of started paying attention to them. But whenever Josh Hamilton and Mike Napoli left, Hamilton went to the Angels and Napoli went to the Red Sox.
Right.
Hamilton was a douchebag about it. It's like, oh, Texas
A
or
huge
Arlington isn't
douchebag.
a baseball town and blah, blah, blah. I was like, we may not be, but fuck off, dude.
He was a bitch.
And then Napoli was still cool. And I was like, okay, I'm going to follow this guy. And then I know a few other ones went up there. So then I noticed the Red Sox were usually winning more. So I was like, well, let me pay attention to them more. And then it was just kind of from there. And then the Dodgers, I like them. I don't know why I like them. It's just
Brooklyn. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where baseball started, right?
yeah, I've gone to a few of the baseball stadiums, and I've gone to Red Sox. I've gone to the new Yankees. I've been to the Cardinal Stadium, the current one. I've been to Dodger Stadium, and then obviously the Ranger Stadium. I've been to both of them, not the original, but the ballpark and then the new one.
Okay.
And then I think that's it. But it just fascinated me I think there's 7 of them that are the original stadium still.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, man, I really hope to go see all those in my lifetime. So I've seen Red Sox and Dodgers, so that's like on the list. But
Yeah.
I think it's Royals.
I thought you saw Yankees. You didn't see
Oh, I didn't see the original. The one I went and saw was the new one.
their okay.
Yeah.
I thought you saw their old one.
No, I wish,
Yeah,
but
that would have been badass.
yeah, but because I think it's the Royals, Dodgers, Cubs,
Red Sox.
Angels, I think,
Angels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then who's the other ones? There's like 2 more. I think it's 7 that have still their original stadium.
Right. Mets.
No, theirs has been rebuilt. I think
Okay.
because they came out in '62, I believe. And
Okay.
then, who are the
I would say Oakland Athletics, but they just
Yeah.
moved. They went to Vegas now. But their stadium might still be the original stadium in Oakland. So you could probably count them. But they're going to Vegas now. That's pissing off a lot of people. I love baseball. I played baseball from Pee-wee all the way to senior year.
Oakland is one, yeah.
Okay. But now they're going to be in Vegas. That's stupid. The only sport that has left me is NBA. I loved the NBA with Jordan, and then when Kobe came in, I loved Michael Jordan. He was so badass. The whole era. Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing,
because it was cool. Because around that time, like each team had like a 1-star player.
Exactly. Yeah. Nobody wanted to be a super fucking team.
Yeah. Barkley, Ewing.
Oh my god, me too.
LeBron is a pussy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And LeBron, if you're listening to this, I will take you any day. You fuck stick.
I wish LeBron was listening to this, but if you are,
we have 0 views. We're just talking to ourselves.
But they'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah,
they're watching the Tyson
back then
fight.
Basketball was cool because every team had like 1-star player. It felt like
Barkley put it perfect. I think last year,
terrible.
Last year, they were talking to Barkley. He's on one of the college sports or NBA's. I don't know. He's on one of the networks, and they were talking about these super teams that they're building. And he's like, somebody asked him, he's like, did you ever want to be on a team with Jordan and you? And he's like, fuck no. I wanted to play against I wanted to beat Michael. I want to beat Patrick Ewing. Now these guys want to join up and have this super, and it never fucking works.
No.
Every time they build this super team, they look like shit.
Yeah.
And then how many times does LeBron not play? I mean, there's like, 71 games? 77 games?
I can't remember with the basketball.
I mean, it's still about the same of Jordan. Jordan never missed. Jordan was out there fucking He had one of his best games when he had the flu.
Yeah.
Right.
If LeBron James got the flu, he wouldn't even make an appearance at the fucking court.
Yeah. He'd be out for 3 weeks.
They'd show him on the Jumbotron. Hey, guys, sorry I can't be there.
I just want to... Give me 5 minutes in a room with LeBron. I would fuck that dude up. I would Hank Williams his ass.
Sing to him.
Yeah, Hank Williams Sr. is it?
I can cry.
I'll sing him some Flashlight. Fucking LeBron.
Hey, dude. I don't want to win.
And Shaq went off the deep end. He's a racist son.
Yeah, he went weird. I don't know what the hell's happened to him.
What'd Shaq do?
All you cracker asses.
Aw.
Yeah, he's racist.
Yeah, he went racist on
Like white
everybody.
people.
Why are we crackers?
I don't know.
What did we do to Shaq?
We're
I guess we
saltine,
got
I
cheese
guess.
in between.
We were always cool with Shaq.
You never understood what the fuck you were saying.
All you white people crackers.
Shaq food.
Oh my god.
That's his
Shaq
claim to
food.
fame. Shaq food, the video game.
And Steel.
God, Steel.
That one.
movie. Oh my god.
Did you know that was wasn't it a loose interpretation off of a Superman character?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then what was the other one? Kazam.
Yeah,
he
Oh,
was the rapping
Kazam.
genie.
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
that was
What a
horrible.
douche.
Yeah, he was in Blue Chips. It was like his first movie, I think.
Yep.
I never watched it, but
What is your favorite sports movie? Like Hoosiers or Field
No.
of Dreams? Mine's The Program.
I've never even heard of that.
The Program is a college football, and Michael Caine is the coach from The Godfather.
More cocaine.
Michael Caine is the coach, and
Seen that.
one of the
All right,
best,
there, lads.
one of the best quotes was a player got hurt. He's laying on the ground. He runs out. It's like, are you hurt or are you injured? It's like, what's the difference, coach? Well, if you're hurt, you can get back in the game and you can play. If you're injured, we're going to have to bring a cart out here and cart your ass off the field. Oh, I'm just hurt.
I don't know.
Sports movie. I'd have to say Talladega Nights.
Technically, I guess.
If you ain't first, you're last. I love that. Yeah, Talladega.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that. You can be second. Hell, you can even be third.
You can be a third. That's a good one. I like that one.
I can't feel my legs.
Did Miranda have one?
Yeah, what was the football movie with Remember the Titans?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Denzel Washington. I loved it. Denzel Washington's my celebrity crush.
Wasn't there was it a basketball movie with Will Ferrell?
Semi-pro.
Basketball. Wasn't it?
No.
Semi-pro.
Oh, semi-pro.
Semi-pro?
Semi-pro.
Is
That's
that
right.
the one where the guy watched Will Ferrell fuck his wife?
I've never seen it.
Yes, it was.
But I've never seen it. But yeah, I've seen the Flint Tropics or whatever.
I
No, I've never seen that one.
I-
But I just like it didn't. I was like, this just looks stupid. So sorry, Will.
It is stupid.
Some of his movies, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to try.
Yeah.
Oh, sports movie.
Sports
I've got a few.
Yeah.
Like favorites from growing up. I mean,
Space Jam with Michael Jordan.
no. Major League.
South
Ooh,
Park.
Little Giants. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
That one is good.
That's a good one.
What's the one with Rodney Dangerfield?
Ladybugs.
Oh, Ladybugs.
Ladybugs, that was
That's a
good.
good one. I got a lot of balls.
I miss him. Man.
Major League.
dude.
Major League is.
Ooh.
I used to watch that so much when I was a kid.
Love Major League. I finally got my daughters to watch Major League and
Really?
Major League 2.
Major League 2 is kind of dumb.
It's a
but
little dumb, but I love the
I never saw the third one.
I love the Asian
Backs of the
guy.
Miners.
the cojones. Oh,
I've only seen that one maybe twice or
I like
so.
Joe Boo.
Joe Boo.
I
Yeah.
actually have.
You know, help me now. I say, fuck you, Joe. I do it myself.
I have two.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
Wild
I
Thing
love
jerseys signed by Charlie Sheen.
Oh, you do?
Oh, really?
No
I
way.
won them. I got so lucky with that
That's
because
badass.
that was a hard pull in that break for jerseys,
Mhm.
and I got one, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Fuck
Yeah.
And then I won another one. He was like, "Oh, Brodie's on fire."
Shit.
Oh shit.
So I have two Charlie
That's
Sheen
classic.
signed Wild Thing jerseys.
That's good.
Sports
The Replacements. I like that one a lot.
That was good.
With Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves. Yeah, that's a good one.
Gotta win.
Yeah.
Hardball was another one I liked. It had Keanu Reeves. It's about the little black kids, the Cucumbas, little inner city baseball team, whatever fucking kid baseball team.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Mighty
Yeah, he
Ducks.
was in trouble with a bookie
Mighty
or something like
Ducks.
that.
I haven't heard of Hardball. I'll have to watch that one.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's such a fucking good movie.
I haven't heard that one.
He's in trouble with like a bookie or something. And he
Okay.
goes to borrow money. Nigga.
What's wrong with Adam Sandler?
Nope. Nigga. Nope. Nah. Okay.
Lay down. Adam Sandler. What's wrong with him?
Lost Yard or the
Longest
longest
Yard.
yard?
Oh, Longest
Yeah.
Yard.
I just rewatched that the other
Yeah.
day.
I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the shakes that'll make you quake. I got the burgers that'll.
I just got
I
burgers.
just got
I just got burgers.
Yeah, Hardball is so fucking good. Like you really got to
See,
check
I
it
haven't
out.
seen that
It's
one
kind
either.
of a tearjerker in
Okay.
a moment, but there's
I'll watch that.
It's all these little black
I'll remember.
kids,
Okay.
and he has to like coach them, and he doesn't know anything about it, but this guy's gonna pay him so much a week to coach his team, and then he could pay off his gambling debt or whatever.
Okay.
And then he's all like, "What are the cucumbers?" And he's like, "We gotta play baseball." And then they're just like, "Man, fuck you, man."
Yeah, bitch.
And they're like, some of those kids are like, it's crazy, but
I'll have to watch it. I'll watch that. I'll
yeah,
watch that before.
definitely watch that
yeah.
one.
I love sports movies. Like,
I
Yeah.
feel like a little black kid in life.
There's this one kid. He's got these headphones on, and he's just out. He's the pitcher, and he's just sitting there and just, and he's like, "What's he listening to?" And it's just like same song over and over. It's like Big Papa by Notorious B.I.G. He's like, "What?" He goes, "I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a trick player." And there's like a point in the movie where they like tell him he can't wear the headphones, and like he's all like freaking out, and then all the team they start singing. They're like, "I love it when you call me Big Papa," and then he's all just sitting there dancing. And he was like, "Yeah, go Blackheads." It's a fucking great movie.
Hardball.
Hardball,
I
yeah.
have to watch this. Yeah, I've never heard of it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it came
I
out
can't wait to watch it.
Quite a while ago, but yeah,
I'll
it's
watch
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell my wife I'm black from the waist down.
From the waist down? Really?
Yeah, she
Would she agree with that?
She would. She was like, I told her this is 12 inches,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
and she believes it.
that's about 12 inches.
Take measures lie. That's commercial.
Because she had 2 inches
measurements.
before, so I'm golden.
There you go. Hey.
Oh man. I feel like there's another sports movie that was a real big one. That I liked.
Any given Sunday?
That's a good one. Al Pacino?
Al Pacino.
What's the one that has the same name as a town here in East Texas? Remember, I used to think the college was in East Texas. Marshall.
Ooh, Marshall's a good one.
We are Marshall.
We are
I
Marshall.
don't think I've seen that one.
That was good.
Yeah, that has McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matthew McConaughey's in there. That's a good one because so Marshall, their whole team flew to a game.
Yeah.
And the planes crashed.
Oh shit.
And like half the team, if half the team survived, the
Damn.
plane crashed. It also happened. People don't know to Wichita State University, but the whole fucking team died in that crash, and that organization never came back. They still have the football stadium in Wichita State, but there's no football team. It happened about 5 years after We Are Marshall.
Damn.
But they don't get the recognition to have.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, right.
But it's a
seen that.
powerful story. That's a definitely that's a tearjerker
It was.
movie right
It
there
was.
for that
Some
one.
of the boxing movies I watched,
Ooh.
like Southpaw. I think that's a pretty good one.
Southpaw's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
one. I like Southpaw.
I finally watched what was the Warrior one? Was it Warrior with Tom Hardy? He had to fight his brother.
I think that's the name.
It's something like that.
I didn't see that one.
It was actually pretty good. I was kind of hesitant on a while, but like the brother is like a teacher that he does like fighting on the side because they're like getting in debt and shit.
Yeah.
And then his brother Tom Hardy, who he's like the fucking black sheep of this family, kind of
Right.
all that stuff. And the dad was an alcoholic and stuff. And then it gets to this big fight where the teacher has to win, and it's like he's fighting his brother in the finals and shit.
Okay.
And it's a pretty good movie.
What's it called?
I think it's called Warrior.
I
or
think it
something
is
like that.
Warrior.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
I have to check that one out.
Yeah,
That
Warriors.
sounds good.
It always sounded kind of dumb to me, but then I finally watched it. And I was like, okay, this is actually pretty. Because a lot of those like boxing movies, I'm not a boxing fan really,
Right.
but I watch them because they usually have pretty good stories, like not necessarily Rocky, but like the later ones, the
Yeah.
newer ones, like Apollo, the Creed or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yo,
I
Creed
was
is
like,
really
okay,
good.
those are kind of good.
Creed is really good. Yeah.
And then Southpaw was really good. It kind of had a cool. Dude, what are you doing?
Bull Durham's pretty damn good.
I have never
Yeah.
watched that one.
Yeah.
I like old boxing, like bare knuckle boxers.
Oh yeah.
Put 'em up.
Hey, dude, those guys were
Those
fucking gladiators.
Dude,
oh
yes.
shit.
Have you heard the story of Jack Johnson, right?
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson was a black guy. He was a bare knuckle boxer. I mean, he was bare knuckle boxer, but then he actually did some glove boxing too. But he was he married a white woman, and in the state he was in, it was legal, but when you cross state lines, it's illegal. So he had a fight, and he crossed state lines with his wife, and they arrested him.
Oh shit.
So the whole story is eventually,
Damn.
I think it was Ronald Reagan pardoned him,
Oh, that's nice.
after he died and everything.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's usually when you get
Yeah.
pardoned.
But for
If he was alive, I wouldn't have done that to him. Like, thanks.
but for his family, like he was a badass. Like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
dude-
Huh.
But these bare knuckle boxers would go
Oh dude.
12 rounds,
No
bare
shit.
knuckle, like
Bare-
beating the shit out of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
These guys today, they wouldn't stand a chance.
No.
Everybody talks about Canelo.
Yeah.
What's his name? Canelo.
De La Hoya,
No.
Mayweather,
He's some Mexican guy.
Pacquiao.
It gives all the Mexican guys in Texas.
Yeah.
because he's Canelo.
God dang it. I can't think of his name.
But he wouldn't last 2 rounds.
Oh no. None of these
with
guys.
one of these bare knuckle.
Not even
boxers,
Mike
man.
Tyson would last with these guys. I remember
were
watching
tough.
Mike. Fuck. That dude. I hated it when it went to pay-per-view. God, that sucked. And there was one time
Yeah.
that my dad actually let us get the pay-per-view. And the fucking fight lasted 42 fucking seconds. The dude, they touched gloves. They went to their corners. Ding, ding. They kind of little do this. And then Mike just bam. And he's down for the count. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, shit. And then my dad looks at my buddy and I, Jason. It's like, I'm never fucking doing this again.
Damn.
Fuck.
Shit, I
Are
would.
you gonna watch the fight tonight? Like when you get home, or
I'll probably put it on.
Because it's on Netflix. So.
Yeah, it's on
Won't write
Netflix.
Till 11.
Yeah, I don't think it's
I
coming
know.
on till like 10
I told
or 11,
Jess I'd wait
so-
for her. So
Yeah.
It's on. It's
on
gonna be
Netflix.
free on Netflix.
yeah, if you have a Netflix subscription, it's on there. You can watch it.
Were those words?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
like
shout
to do
out,
the
no.
cha-cha.
I'm a really good podcaster. By the way,
I speak words.
Yes,
Hello, my name is Simon.
it is fun.
What was that show? God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Where he did that with Aaron Backstabber. Bruce Almighty.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
I like to do the cha-cha.
I
like
love
it.
Jim Carrey. Oh, Jim Carrey's badass.
That was like my idol growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Like as a kid, I was just like, man, I got to be Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I always think about shipping shit like UPS and USPS with the first Pet Detective.
Pet Detective.
when he's got
Oh,
the box
yeah.
SPS.
Kicks it and he throws it and he jumps on it. Seems to have been
You
damaged.
keep rattling it around.
If you're going to,
I can almost recite that whole damn movie. Hey, yeah, get in there. Go.
Asshole mio.
because boards are everywhere. Okay, you need to go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Hey,
It's like, I'm not sure what you're saying right now.
hey, no.
Did you say come here and
Lay
pet me?
down.
So back to Brodie or Cowboy Comics. So do you have a way for people to contact you if they want to get their comics net? And also, a two-part question: do you do more than just comics?
Yes.
Okay.
I am a project manager for GE Healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
So we put all of the imaging equipment in hospitals.
Oh, cool.
MR, CT, X-ray, vascular.
Oh yeah.
So
Excellent.
that's my full-time job. Probably not after tonight if they would.
We didn't say anything too bad.
Yeah,
We've been on our pretty good behavior.
You know,
We're
when you
pretty-
when you work for one of the largest corporations in the world,
Yeah.
you know, they are primarily liberal. They know who
Fuckers.
I am.
He talked about Miley.
Because
Can him.
He doesn't like hairs.
Yeah.
I have a serious problem of not keeping my mouth shut, and they know that. So whenever a topic like that comes up, they're just like, Brodie, we know how you feel. Just don't talk.
Just
And I don't care, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not selling myself for the devil.
Yeah.
And
gotta be you.
If that costs me my job, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, keep on keeping on.
It shouldn't cost you your job though.
Life's a
but-
garden.
Especially now.
Right. Exactly.
No, we won, but
Exactly.
but you know, that's one thing I've always prided myself on is that I will not sell my soul.
Stay true to yourself.
I'll find a job.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not going to play a game.
Yeah.
And you know the truth is it's not like I hate people. I'm not
No.
I'm not racist or anything like that. I love everybody. I hate liberals because they don't.
And Miley.
And Miley. Because
remind him of
liberals don't love everybody.
Right.
That's
It's the weirdest
the
thing.
difference is that
Yeah.
if you don't believe like them, you're wrong.
Right.
And we're different. We're like, you know what? You're an idiot, but I still love you.
Yeah.
And that's how conservatives are.
Yeah.
You know? Well, you can do what you want. But
Well, and did you guys see that Nick Bosa, he's the outside linebacker for the 49ers. He went, he grabbed a MAGA hat and Make America Great Again.
Yeah.
hat. And his buddy's being interviewed. I think it's Debo Samuels for the 49ers is being interviewed.
Yeah.
He runs up on camera with the MAGA hat on, says like two things. I love your brother, you know, whatever, and grabs Debo and runs off.
Yeah.
He got fined 15. I know it's nothing for him. He makes $1 million a fucking game. He got fined $15,000 for advertising a MAGA hat on air. When people would raise up their shirts for BLM, they'd
Yeah.
have Black Lives Matters all over. You know, they'd have all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They never got fined.
Yeah.
Why is he getting fined for wearing something that he believes in?
Yeah.
Something that it's just like my linebacker for the Saints, Demario Davis. He has a tattoo, a full sleeve tattoo.
Yeah.
It's a Christian tattoo. Has crosses, has the 3 crosses of,
Three
for the-
wooden crosses on the right side
for the
of the highway.
for Jesus crucified. You know, there's 3 crosses. He was on one, and then the 2 sinners on the other 2. And he has that on his as a tattoo. The NFL makes him cover that up.
Wow.
He has to cover that up. So he got a Christian cover.
Yeah.
And they made him, he got fined for that.
Oh my
God.
He's getting, I mean, it's just anything God or Christian related, it's getting banned.
It's a
But
double standard, man.
I know. It's just,
And
what the hell? You know, if it was all around the same, I'd get it.
Yeah.
that's why
but-
it takes people to stand up for what they believe in
Right.
and not care.
Right.
And I tell my buddy that all the time. I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing the game.
Right.
I am who I am. I'm not changing. And if it costs me my job, there'll be another job out there because God's got me. And I mean, like I said, I know I'm not probably the poster child for Christianity. But you can't deny that I love Jesus.
Yeah. And how long have you been working for is it GE or
General Electric,
General Electric.
GE Healthcare.
uh-huh.
A little over 3 years.
Okay. Nice.
So
And you
they
pretty
hadn't
much
kicked me
run
out
the
yet.
whole Fort Worth area? Fort Worth DFW?
we have territories. Mine is I share downtown Dallas and downtown Fort Worth. I have all mid cities, Arlington, all the way north up to Denton, South Lake, Grapevine, all that, Louisville, south all the way down to Waco, and then east all the way to the Louisiana line, south
Damn.
of 20.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
You should become mayor.
But and you know, look, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I will. I'm running.
You need to.
for mayor of Fort Worth.
You need to.
Be fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's been a dream of mine. To be a politician in Texas, not to be a politician in general, just because I hate politics.
Right.
But
in Texas and
man, to be a leader in the greatest nation in the country,
yeah. And you
That
can make a difference.
that would be
Amen, brother.
totally
Yeah.
tits.
And so, and also with with Cowboy Comics, do you clean and send off, press and send off like cards?
Yep.
So sports cards, Marvel cards, any type of card. So it doesn't have to be just comics for you. It can be magazines.
Right. Magazines, video games, posters.
Are Playboys worth anything?
Number one,
Yeah, the very first. Is that Maryland?
Maryland.
Maryland.
I want
the only
that.
one that
I
is?
want that one.
Yeah.
There's
Of
a
high
couple-
value, but-
There's a couple like
Right.
Farrah Fawcett.
Okay, Farrah.
Key issues and
Was
shit.
it-
But why would you want to slab those? Then you can't see the titty.
Yeah.
No, exactly. That's
true.
my thing. Why would you slab?
Can they
A
scan
Playboy.
them and then put them on a floppy for me? And then
Hey, did you see that video of the blind guy with the Braille Playboy?
Oh,
And he's like, holy shit!
God.
yeah. Yeah.
Or like, I think that was on Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Blinken's on
Blinken.
there?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Hey, blinking.
He's reading Playboy on the shitter. Yeah. Oh yeah.
you know, titties got to be one of the best things in the world.
Yeah, I love a book.
yeah.
Titties
So-
have won wars, lost wars.
So are you more of a titty guy or an ass guy?
Oh,
It's a question of questions.
I'm a tit man.
I know you're a tit man. I'm an ass man. I love an ass.
For me, they look funny if they don't have boobs, but they have an ass. But if they don't have an ass but have boobs, they just look fine.
But see, my thing on that is you can do boobs. You can get boobs
yeah,
done.
but then they look weird sometimes.
No. If you do it right, if you go to the right doctor.
Yeah.
The difference in real boobs and fake boobs is if you have real boobs when you're hitting it from behind,
Right.
They snap.
Right.
And that's
Fake boobs. They just sit there. They just they jiggle a little
Yeah.
bit.
yeah. So I
That's
mean,
about
it depends on the application.
Right.
If they're on top, fake boobs are great
Mm-hmm.
because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Looking.
Yeah. True.
But if you're doing something that's supposed to make them shake
Right.
and they don't shake,
They don't shake.
somebody knows something's going on.
Yeah.
You know it. I don't know. I love an ass
but-
and thighs. Ass and
is
thighs.
good.
It is nice.
God.
I like Jess.
But
She's got it
yeah,
all
now
for me.
you
I'm
can't
just
have
right.
too big an ass.
No, no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
true.
Yeah.
Where
exactly.
like if you got them laying face down and you're on top,
Mm-hmm.
where you can't even get to the pussy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's so much
There's-
ass,
Yeah.
and you got to
That's
have a
bad.
dick that long to make it work.
Right.
And I don't.
I don't have a dick that
Mine's
long.
not
Yeah.
2.5 feet.
No.
It don't. No.
No.
It ain't that
This is what I don't understand about girls now. Every time I go in the gym, I can't get on a damn press, barbell press, because all the bitches are lined up from one end to the other on the presses doing the humping thing with the bar.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bitch, your ass big enough already. What are you trying to do
Yeah,
to that
right.
thing?
Gotta get it
And,
firm.
and they,
It's like,
the
all right,
whole
whatever.
line, there, you'll see 20 of them humping the bar. And you need to work on your belly.
Right.
Yeah.
You're doing the wrong thing.
Right.
Work on the belly, because they'll have a belly this big,
Yeah.
ass this big, trying to make the ass big. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's proportional.
Why don't you bring this
Right.
down, not bring this up?
Yeah,
Right.
suck it in,
Get
suck it
it.
in together.
Yes.
And there's a misconception that guys want these huge asses.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
When did
No.
that happen?
Exactly.
I have
I like
never.
a handful.
I like it.
That's
Right.
about it.
Right.
Like,
I like an ass, but yeah, I don't need it to be.
if you have it to where people stare because it's just like it looks odd.
Everybody
it's just like,
wants
really?
this black ass now, and I don't understand why. At what point in our life did a man decide he wanted a black ass that looks like a table that I could
Yeah.
set my beer on?
It's
That
just
is-
some. They look awkward. It's
It's
just
Yeah.
like, really? Are you real? Like,
yeah.
And then they wear spandex yoga. Who told them that's cute?
yeah. No, it's. I 100% agree.
They
Yeah.
wear yoga pants.
I just like a natural looking woman. Like,
Oh,
it doesn't look
Yeah.
odd or anything.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah.
And then lips out there and stuff.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
No,
No.
just be yourself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
just go walk.
Yeah.
Go walk on the trail. That's what you need is a walk on
Yeah.
the treadmill.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
need to
Walk
be trying
around
to
your
make
block.
your ass bigger.
100%. Because
Walk a
like
mile.
if some people just do a little bit of exercise or just do a little bit of activity in their life.
But you notice what they're doing? They're taking. If you look at all the advertisements, you go in a fucking makeup store.
Mm-hmm.
All you know how they used to have pictures, advertisement pictures of women all over the place. They're trying to make it okay, and this is what liberals do. Liberals try to adjust the way everybody thinks.
Mm-hmm.
So now all the advertisements are women who are fat.
Bigger.
yeah,
Uh,
true.
Sure.
They're just fat,
Yeah.
ugly, like
They're showing a lot more natural women.
So
but
Right.
so a big black woman with this bushy ass fucking fro. That's not beautiful. Sorry, guys. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not.
Yeah.
But they're trying to change the image of what a beautiful woman is.
Right.
Yeah.
And
like
you can't.
Right.
if it's like advertising something for your lips and then the model
yeah,
has a
they
cold
mon-
sore or something like that, you're like,
Yeah,
really?
what the
Like
fuck?
you couldn't
Yeah.
find anyone else?
You're not
Yeah.
fooling me.
No.
You're not going to change the way I think about what a beautiful woman is
Yeah.
because you post it on every. But that's what they do.
That's what they're doing.
Instead of getting healthy
Yeah.
and
Right.
trying to look beautiful,
They're
they want to
saying-
say, "Oh, now this is okay. This is
Right.
beautiful."
Oh yeah, you can do this. This is
It's
fine.
not, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just like all the guys in school. When did you sit outside of a high school and it looks like a pack of llamas walking out the high
Yeah.
school?
Oh my
God.
Because all
Oh,
the guys
yeah.
got this big bushy,
Yeah.
Right.
Just on the
Bro.
top. And it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
really?
and they're frail. Like the guys are this
Yeah.
big around, pale, never.
Yeah, they've never seen the sun
Yeah.
because
And-
they're too much playing on their video games.
So the trend is women getting more manly,
Yeah.
men getting more
Like
feminine.
Wimpy
my-
and girly. Yeah.
my daughter, my youngest, she was dating this guy, this kid, and she'd go over to his house and he'd be playing video games. and she'd just sit there, and she'd come home, and I'd be like, so how was your time? It's like, like, what'd you guys do? He played video games. What'd you do? I just watched him.
Oh my God.
Was it fun for her or?
Yeah, I'm like, is that what you wanted to do? No. Well, what did you guys have planned? Well, we had this plan and this plan, but he just wanted to play video games with his buddies. I'm like, and you stuck around? Well,
Yeah.
no, I finally left. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Finally.
God.
But what's he doing? Like, he's just playing video games. Like, does he know you're there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like, obviously he doesn't, because he's still playing video games.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. And so we finally had a conversation. She finally dumped that fucker.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's like, what the fuck are you? You have this girl with you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna play video games with your fucking boys?
I get it. It is addicting.
Of course.
But
Of course.
when there should be a line where, okay, this is time for this, but if I'm
there's time for
planning
that.
something with them, I'm not going to be playing that.
Shit,
Right.
I was turning on the Isley Brothers, trying to get the bitch in the mood. Can I get you a roofie?
Roofie colada?
Right. Did we have anything from Eduardo?
I have a roofie
No,
sandwich.
He didn't have anything?
I didn't ask him in time,
Okay.
and my mom, I have to go check on her dogs after work. Plus, tonight was a late night sale at work, so I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get out on time, but
That's fine.
I was
do you
just
work?
like, you know what, we'll skip it, because
Yeah.
I was like, sorry. I was like, fuck it. Eduardo is so awesome. He does amazing stuff.
Yeah, Eduardo.
He's doing Thanksgiving
Badass.
orders and stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some. Have you ever had freeze-dried candy?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got some of that. I
Yeah.
got some of that in there that we can try after the show, and
Okay.
it's pretty fucking good.
Okay, cool.
He's makes some amazing stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Eduardo just opened up his own bakery.
Back in July or so?
I
or
think so.
August? I don't know. Somewhere around then, but
We've had him on the show twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, yeah.
He has this freeze dried candy. That's when we first started talking
Yeah.
to him, and then he started talking to us about he's baking. He does cookies and cupcakes and all this stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And we usually have a segment where Jared will go by and pick up something.
yeah, he
from
gives
his,
us a snack or so, but
so we can
I
try it.
I was running.
Oh yeah,
Because I didn't set up the equipment. I just did the sheets, so I had to come home and do this. I was
Right.
like, fuck. I was like, I'm going to be stretched so thin. I was like,
No, you're
damn
good.
it. I'm already
You're good.
like running on E, it felt like.
I just didn't want to leave him out. If
No, yeah.
I see there's
Definitely.
like a red light behind me, like I'm the devil. What is all that about?
it's just
That's our colors.
Yeah, that's
black and red.
Black and
stuff,
red.
So.
Yeah.
And it looked too plain if it was all black. So I had
Right.
those. It's like, all right, we'll use those for there. So
Yeah,
kind of give us a little light.
our
So
nice little logo.
Where's the titties? You don't have like a button you can push and there's titties pop on the screen?
no,
We have the.
unfortunately
Do we still have the milk
not.
knuckles?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Moose knuckles?
somewhere.
milk knuckles.
They'll jumpstart a Civic, baby, with them milk knuckle.
I don't even know. I haven't looked at these in a while because I don't
Yeah.
ever play on this stuff anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
as soon as the show's over, like the next day, I take it all down and stuff, and I'm just like,
You
I
should-
got a bunch of Seinfeld stuff on.
You
here,
should
so-
play the. Do you have your? God dang it! I just lost his. The sheets.
Sheets.
Gosh dang it! Forgot the actor's name. Gosh dang it!
Damn.
Oh my
Miley
God!
Cyrus?
No.
I'm trying to look through this stuff, and
Are we gay?
Captain Jack Sparrow. What's his name?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Oh,
Depp.
the commercials.
So he's made some commercials.
Oh, yeah. Here's
he-
my Johnny
His-
Depp one.
Yeah.
Have you or someone you know had your mattress shit on by a former loved one? Hello, I'm Johnny Depp, and I'm here to tell you about my new plastic mattress protectors. I went through multiple mattresses when I was with that bitch Amber, and now I can rest easy with a new 21 dump sheet. When you need that extra protection under covers, just apply the 21 dump sheet.
Did you guys watch any of that? The court?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. That was
Yeah.
a shit show.
No shit.
That, and then
Then you have this one's the best one.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite fantastic super movie star Arnold Schwarzenegger here to talk to you about a new extraordinary product. Arnold's Salad Chopper. So next time you're preparing dinner and you hear,
Hey, Arnold, would you mind making the salad?
uh-oh, better get to the chopper.
That's so fucking good.
I don't think anyone's listening at this point, so I can just play you all the shit. At one point, I wanted to learn how to auto-tune my voice, so I made this.
Bitches down, players up while I fill up my cup. Shorty, let me buy you a drink.
I don't know what I brought that up, and then I learned how to auto-tune it. I was like, that's kind of cool.
See, this is all the stuff that you can do just on this board, right?
I can just upload them on, the sound clips on here and stuff, and then
Okay.
I did a rap. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think you talk about titties in this too.
Who the fuck is this?
The name's Jared, I'm like a deranged parrot. If I got gum, I'ma share it. If I got a hat, I'ma wear it. If I got disco, I'ma blare it. At the corner store, make the whore hit the floor, turn around, ask for more. I say the first one's free, now you gotta pay. She walks away, that's okay, no time for that today. I'm a man on a mission, I got a girl I've been catfishing. Told her my name was Tristan and I'm a cook at the prison. It's not crazy, you don't see my vision or the booby pics you've been sending. My oh my, what a lovely titty. She wants to meet in New York City. There's no chorus to this, it's kinda shitty, but
Just
I
one
never claim
titty.
to be Dre or Diddy. I'm a podcaster from Panther City.
Just one titty. That's all you had to see. She's got a lovely titty.
What a lovely titty.
What a lovely titty.
Girl, your titty.
Yeah. It's just like there's a great comedian. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. That Rodney Carrington. Have you guys?
yes.
I love that fucking
titties and beer.
titties and beers. Like,
Titties and
can you
beer.
just show me one? I'll imagine the other.
Don't look now. Mom's got her boobs out, showing everybody in town.
I saw him live. Oh man.
Really?
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to, and I didn't get to go.
He's so much fun.
I was such a fucking fan of him as a teenager and shit. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god.
Especially
this
when he
dude's-
starts singing the song "Show Them to Me."
Yeah.
he turns the lights on. Show
Show
and
them to me.
the whole audience is like, "Oh yeah, let's sing him, baby." There's one that he did that they were just perfect tits. I mean, they were just perfect, and he took his hat off. He's like,
Yeah, I
"Ma'am,
like to salute you.
Yeah, I want to salute you. Just goddamn bless America. Your
He did
daddy
a
just
DVD.
done a well job right there."
So when I was supposed to go see him, it was with some girl. I'd said, "Hey, let's go get tickets." She's like, "Okay," and then it just never happened. But it was at Dallas at the Majestic Theater when he released that DVD, and he recorded it there. And he played 2 nights.
Yes.
And I don't know which show it was that recorded, but I was like, I could have fucking been there, fucking bitch.
Yeah,
He's
I'd love to
hilarious.
see him.
But yeah, he was fucking amazing.
He's
so.
badass.
What else were we talking about?
I don't know. It's almost 10 o'clock,
Oh,
so
yeah, shit.
2.5 hours.
I really got to pee.
Yeah.
so.
Have we really been on that long?
Yeah, I'm saying it can go, man. It goes.
It was fun.
Yeah. I'm glad that you were on. I know you got a surgery coming up. God bless you.
Yep.
You're going to be in our prayers for that.
I appreciate it, sir.
You're going to have a stent put in your.
Aorta.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one, but you'll get through it. I know it. God will see you through it. And Cowboy Comics.
Yeah.
Brodie, if you want
have,
anything,
Instagram or anything, or
yeah,
So, I mean, you can get me on Instagram. I don't know what we are. Cowboy. Is this Cowboy Comics?
pretty much.
Facebook page is Cowboy Comics and Collectibles.
Okay.
Instagram is something.
we'll figure some
Cowboy.
shit out and we'll tag them in it. So
Oh yeah, we'll put it all.
I mean, I use my cell phone number for submissions, so it's 817-773-5392.
cool.
100%.
Yeah.
So
You want anything graded, clean, press? This is your man right
Don't
here.
send me titty pictures.
100%. Do
would
not.
be happy.
All right, well, it's been great having you on, and we hope to have you back someday. So
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you having me, and this was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I hope
Oh,
we
yeah.
can do it again for
Oh
sure.
yeah.